Oh, oh, oh. Creo que le voy a poner un poco más a esto para... Creo que ahí va. Hello. Um, ok, a ver. Honestamente, una de las razones por las cuales se me ocurrió esto, más allá del hecho de prender un stream, es más como jugar esto, es por el simple hecho de que de hace ya unos días, digo yo, venía yo como un tanto fastidiado, un tanto cansado, tenía, vamos a decir, tiempo gastado jugando muchos mobagues y honestamente quería algo diferente, así que vamos a... ah, ok, parece que eso está funcionando. I think, maybe, not really sure. Let's check. Oye, by the way, estuve revisando las opciones de esto y aparentemente hay un modo, hay una dificultad en... O sea, se le puede cambiar la dificultad incluso directamente desde los settings y tengo ganas de probar el hard, pero al mismo tiempo como que no estoy seguro. Anyways, um, let's get let's get this on. Hmm. Your current global difficulty settings normal. This difficulty setting applies to all Shadowrun returns content you play. You can change your difficulty setting below or at any time from the main menu. You know what? Voy con hard. ¿Qué carajo? Create your character. Oh, puedo ser un personaje. Uh, Human. Mage. Ah, pero... Troll. Orc. Troll. All dwarves have +1 to willpower, maximum stats, body 11, quickness 9, strength 12, charisma 9. Elf, human. Por lo que veo, eso da igual, sea lo que sea, todos tienen lo mismo, todos tienen acceso a lo mismo. Okay, that's pretty good. Orcs are the fastest breeding race and now are second only to humans in world population. Oh, I see. Their size leads to an intimidating silhouette and a body that can take more physical damage than the average. Orcs have pointed ears and intimidating teeth or tusks. All orcs have +1 to body, maximum stats body 14, quickness 9, strength 12, charisma 8, intelligence 8, willpower 9. Okay. All trolls have +1 to body and +1 to strength. Dwarves have a +1 to willpower. Elves have a +1 to charisma. And all humans have a +3 to karma to start the game. What? What the fuck is karma? I'll go with an orc. Street samurai is a freelance operative who follows a code of street honor. They are learned in the ways of the traditional samurai warrior. Okay, o sea que es un weave. Okay. Mage. And specialize in the casting of spells, but that doesn't mean they can shoot guns as well. Dodge this. Rather, magic is the center of their life. Their spells reflect a pure balance of the manosphere and cover a wide range of magical effects, from offensive damage attacks to character augmentation or degradation spells to healing spells. This sounds pretty nice. Decker. Shaman. What? Shamans believe that their magic comes from a great totem spirit that guides their life path: bear, cat, coyote, eagle, or raccoon. Shamans' relationships with their totems allow them to summon spirits and command them to do their bidding. Shamans have the skill to conjure spells that mage cannot. Okay. Key attributes: charisma. Key skill: spirit summoning. Increasing this skill grants a shaman a totem benefit in conjuring. Rigor. Riggers use cybertech to jack their mind into and control small robot-like vehicles called drones. Riggers use their rigging abilities to provide surveillance, support, and extra firepower when required. Physical adept. Adepts are magically active characters who focus their magic internally to develop to their utmost potential, physically, mentally, and spiritually. As adepts unlock new abilities, they become honed physical machines, using their magic to enhance their close combat abilities. Key attributes: body, strength, willpower. Key skill: chi casting. Monjes. None. If you feel comfortable with the way characters are built in Shadowrun, you may create your own character by mixing skills and attributes as you wish. If only I actually knew how this worked. Supongo que voy con el weave. I guess. Suena como la mejor opción para empezar, digo yo. Hairstyle. What hair? I have no hair. What? No. Oh, this is my skin color. Okay. I guess I oh really? Is it buffering? Bruh. Okay. Ok, tengo pelo. Ahora sí puedo hacer un... Wait, por favor, que haya lo que yo creo que hay. What the fuck? Thrall. Este es Thrall. Coño, y no lo puedo hacer verde, chamo. Pues, no importa. Quedarse así. Ok. Entonces... Coño, no hay... Este no es Nero. Si este es Nero. No le voy a poner barba. Y aparentemente este no tiene cuernos, así que se va a quedar así como un Nero gordote y con millotes. Y ya. Spend your karma. Karma represents the experience characters earn while running the shadows and achieving goals. Karma is used to improve attributes and skills. An attribute or skill rating can be increased by spending karma equal to the next increment of that rating. Thus, improving your body from 4 to 5 requires you to spend 5 karma points. You have some karma available now to customize your character. Okay. ¿Cuánto tengo? 5. Okay. Body 5. I can't do this shit. Oh, puedo. Quickness. Used to calculate the chance to hit in range combat. Reduces the chance to be hit by enemy physical attacks. Eso está muy bueno. Strength, used to calculate the chance to hit with melee or throwing weapons, also determines how far a grenade can be thrown. Oh, I can hurl grenades. That's fun. Close combat, main component, used to calculate the chance to hit with melee weapons in unarmed combat. Increasing the skill unlocks special abilities. ¿De qué va el juego? Conchale, realmente no he tenido tiempo de jugar, pero se ve como algo así, o sea, según la descripción decía que era algo así como un... ¿cómo decirlo? Es algo así como una especie de... ¿cómo que se llama esto? Una especie de Blade Runner, por lo que también, porque es medio cyberpunk, pero aparentemente es como una especie de mezcla entre cyberpunk y fantasía pseudo medieval, por lo que también hay orcos, elfos y todas esas razas de fantasía. Se ve interesante. CB Hall, lemao. Melee weapons increases the chance for greater than normal damage when using melee weapons to attack, increasing the skill and unlocks special abilities. Unarmed increases the chance for greater than normal damage when using fists to attack. Throwing weapons, la misma vaina. Intelligence, used in decking or rigging to calculate the chance to hit with computer programs or drones. Also used to reduce the chance to be hit by enemy programs in the Matrix. Biotech grants a bonus to the hit points recovered when using a medkit. Max Filo. Sí. Decking required for decking. Wow. No shit. No shit. Main component to calculate the chance to hit enemy computer programs or deckers, increasing the skill and unlock special abilities. Okay. ESP control increases the power of the deckers, expert systems, programs, and the Matrix. Okay. Drone control allows the rigger access to more and different drones and abilities. Okay, no soy rigger, así que no me tengo que preocupar por eso, supongo. Willpower, used to calculate the chance to hit with magical attacks. Supongo que tampoco me tengo que preocupar por esto. Charisma, used to calculate the chance to control spirits. Increases the chance to hit with conjuring spells. Unlocks etiquettes that affect conversation. Esto me gusta más. So maybe I'll use 2 here. New etiquette. So, choose an etiquette. Etiquette is about knowing how to behave in various social situations. The right etiquette can give you an edge in certain conversations. Choose an etiquette from the list below. Choosing an etiquette does not cost karma, and each etiquette can only be chosen once. Ajá, pero no me da una descripción de nada. Supongo que lo voy a dejar en Shadowrunner ya. I guess. Fuck it. Ya. Me quedan 3 de karma. Vamos a ver si... ¿será que lo puedo poner aquí en la pistola? Ya, todas estas armas melee. Puedo usar esto. Close combat. Aquí. Ok, pero... Additional weapon slot if not yet unlocked. Okay. Esto, thrust. Increase HP damage. Minus 15% to hit. Really? Okay. Ahora me queda uno de karma y no sé en qué carajo usarlo. Creo que no lo puedo usar en nada. Biotech, decking, no. Drone control, no. Spellcasting, no. Cheat casting, no. Spirit summon, no. Conjuring, no. Bueno, parece que no puedo usarlo en nada, así que lo voy a dejar así. Ya. Confirmar. You have unspent karma. Are you sure you want to finish character creation? You may spend karma later at any time by accessing the character screen. Sí, confirmar. Many runners use the street name, handle, or working name. Names like Half Jack or Lady Z. ¿Quién coño de la madre se llama Medio Jack? Pues yo nunca he escuchado a nadie que se llame Medio Jack. Others stick with their given name or adopt a nickname. Please choose a name for your character. A ver, vamos a pensar. Vale, entonces le voy a poner Parangaricutiri Cuaro. Ah, coño, qué fino. Tiene las tildes. Eso está muy bueno. Pero no. A ver. Le voy a poner Nerote. ¿Por qué? Porque se ve como Nero, pero es grandote. Lo voy a dejar así. Down and out. Your apartment, 3 o'clock in the morning. It's got 4 walls, a roof, and isn't on fire. Even the cockroaches have fled and searched for better accommodations. Not exactly a runner's dream pad, but right now it's about all you have left. Running the shadows is all about feast or famine. One day you're Nova Hut, working jobs that allow you to eat at 5-star restaurants. The next, well, you're here. This one's a famine for the ages. Slagging fixer hasn't called, the money's run out, and then some. Sinless and free. Free to starve in the cracks of a society run by megacorps who just want your Nguyen. Something needs to change, and soon. O sea que básicamente lo que me están diciendo es que aquí en este juego se utiliza a la gente apellidada Nguyen como moneda de cambio. Eso está muy interesante, me llama mucho la atención. Aunque no estoy exactamente seguro de cómo carajo se aplica eso, pero yeah. Continue. Ahí está Nerote. Ajá. Oh. Oh, I have to. Okay. A slip of paper with your bank balance. Enough to cover you through the end of the week. Okay. Your notebook, calendar, contacts, that kind of thing. View your list of contacts, personal calendar, contacto. The list is sad, dried up. Carter Detroit, fixer, no response to messages. Carter Detroit is Dowd, runner, dead. Felton Nash, fixer, missing since February. New Larry, runner, dead. Sam Watts, runner, probably in a gutter somewhere. Sangoma, maybe, runner, dead. Half Jack, dealer, retired or dead. The list goes on, all either dead ends or just plain dead. Okay. Personal calendar, it's empty, nothing to do. Coño, yo tenía. Your red phone rings, jarring you. Who's calling at 3 a.m.? Who is up at 3 a.m.? Nerote. Yo creo que una de las cosas que yo esperaba de este juego era que me diera una realidad. Está bien que sea una realidad. Un coso, ¿no? Está bien que sea una realidad cyberpunk, pero yo esperaba que fuese un poco más. You know, your computer, state of the art in 2050, broken since 2051. Okay. Shit. Wait a second. I gotta do something. Alright, I'm back. Sam Watts. The screen leaps to life, making you squint against its brightness. The face on the screen is laughing. Sam Watts. Hey, buddy. Hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. He giggles. He's drunk again. Or worse. Shouldn't have given you my cum coat, gunk. You're zoned. Where have you been, Sam? I haven't heard from you in months. Vamos a darle esto. Another giggle. Don't bother with your side of the conversation. I'm not really here. Just one reason for this vid. Someone finally geeked me. I'm dead. I probably had it coming. Okay. O sea que... Okay, se habla con fantasma prácticamente. Arrecho. When you're an unsavory character like myself, you tend to associate with other unsavory characters who often partake in unsavory business, like you, for example. Mira, una vaina es que me llames, otra muy diferente es que me trates así después de muerto, mamacuevo. So why am I dead? Who knows? Probably my fault. Surely. I wonder where you are right now. I bet you hit a big payday and you're living high on the hog somewhere. Some of us are born winners and some of us are me. Sí, bueno, no estoy en la mejor situación del mundo, diría yo, pero bueno, tú dale. Hey, you remember that Rendraku run when things went to hell and we lost Dowd? Or that makeshift saloon on the docks afterward? I really had your back that night, didn't I? Dowd. That's a name you haven't heard in a long time. And that's it? Okay. "3 years ago, a makeshift barn on the Seattle docks, the night Dowd went down. New Larry, Sangoma. New Larry, who the fuck is this guy? You have been running with New Larry for about 6 months now. He's a combat mage with a bad tattoo and a bad attitude. He knew Dowd almost as well as you did." Dowd never saw anybody die like that before. Idiot. He shakes his head. "I hate this fragging city. Nerote." It's wet and the rain feels like acid and I want out of here. "Shut your screamer about the rain. We lost a man tonight." Soka. It's a fucking weeb. Un puto weeb. I'm just really ready to go home. Portland's way more my speed. I don't know. Sam is a good guy and can hold his own in a fight, but he's been hitting the bottle pretty good lately. Never on a run, so far, but he needs watching. He shakes his head. That run went sideways 9 ways to Sunday. What the... No entendí un carajo esa frase. Now the fixer is late. That Buster better show we did the money. I wanna get paid as much as you, buddy, but we need to live long enough to actually drink the nuyen we earn. No tengo la más mínima idea que carajo es nuyen. Cut the direct, Sam. We both know what Dowd went down, and it wasn't the fixer or some other paranoid chiptune of yours. Sam smiles a toothy smile. "I've been waiting for this whole night. New Larry has something he wants to say, don't you, Larry? Go ahead, spill it." "You were sloppy, bro." He laughed. "Sloppy? You think I was sloppy? You've been twitchy all day, son. Look at your hands. They're shaking." "You've been drinking, Sam?" "On a run? No, not a drop. Not today. Not ever. Sí, claro." Something dawns on him. He leans into New Larry, amused and dangerous. "We were set up, and he knows it, don't you, Larry? What was that call you made before we hit Rendraku? How come you couldn't geek that guy before he unloaded on Dowd? I've seen you fling a lightning bolt, son. He should have been burned toast before his gun cleared the holster." New Larry checks his watch, licks his lips. Look over your shoulder at the darkness. He's looking for someone, and it is not the fixer. "Okay, I can see where this is going. Your charmers are damaged. I'm out." "Did you keep us here long enough, Larry?" He stops, and a smile slowly appears on his face. Looks that way. "Sorry, Nerote. I kinda like you. I just like money better." Oh my fucking god. Oh god. Holy shit. Okay. New Larry relaxes and throws you a drag-eating grin. Looks like my new run record friends are finally here. They're gonna take that hard drive off your corpse, buddy. We should choose our friends more carefully. That guy was never my friend. Porque tengo una escopeta en las manos. Okay. Mine either. Think I'll shoot him. Okay. Epa. Cobarde. Cagón. Leave the mage, kill the others. Okay, vamos a ver. Epa. Ow. Ow. Ha! Mocho. The fuck? You are now in turn-based combat mode. Each character on your team has an action pool. Spend these actions on movement, attacks, or using spells and items. When your team's turn is complete, the enemy team will move and attack. Additional tutorial information is available from the reference guide, which can be accessed in the upper right corner of your PDA menu. Okay, the very basics. Basic information you should know when starting Shadowrun Returns. The camera is controlled with the mouse. Left button, select move characters, zoom in and out, and click and hold to pan camera. AP affects how far a character can move. And the number of actions performed during a turn. Out of combat, to move, hover the cursor on an area and click. In combat, movement is defined by available AP. Okay. Camera settings, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Accessing the stash, saving and loading screens, combat. Combat 101. Shadowrun Returns is a turn-based single-player game with highly tactical combat. This basics will cover simple combat. Okay. Dealing damage. Targeting. Hover the mouse cursor over an enemy to target. They will be highlighted in red if selected. Firing. Click a target to attack. Without equipping anything from the inventory or spellbook, this will fire the player's default weapon or spell. Area of effect. Damage diminishes the further you are away from the point of impact. Cover and healing. Shield icons indicate both the strength and direction of cover. You will automatically take cover when in position. Okay. Healing. You can heal by using medkits, totems, spells, or drones. Party members. Party members can be cycled during combat by clicking on a portrait of a character who has AP left. AP is displayed in the lower right corner of the character's portrait. Okay. Okay. What the fuck? Advanced combat. With 6 archetypes and a wide variety of weapons and spells, an encounter with an enemy can quickly turn into a complicated firefight. Here are some more advanced combat concepts you should know. Overwatch. Okay. Set Overwatch. Ends your character's turn, but will use the remaining available AP to activate currently selected weapon or ability for the next round. If an enemy is active in that area on their turn, the player will auto-fire their currently selected ability. O sea que básicamente este Overwatch es como el, ¿cómo se llama esta? Como preparar acción en Dungeons and Dragons. O sea, es lo que me estoy haciendo la idea, lo que estoy asumiendo que es, porque tiene sentido, digo. Si se supone que finaliza el turno y luego cualquier enemigo que esté dentro del área triggerea una acción de este personaje, significa que es básicamente eso, preparar una acción. Okay, friendly fire, shotgun. If an enemy or ally is 6+ square units away, they will be hit by shotgun spread. Okay. All AoEs will also hit allies, not just enemies. Aceptable. Burst and fall out of firing modes. Hit chance is calculated per shot fired. You can hit with one shot and miss with another in burst or full auto fighting modes. Blah blah blah. Consumables. There are many items that can be used in combat. This includes drugs, medkits, grenades, drone repair kits, and dog wagons. Cause and effect. If a shaman is killed, their spirit will be banished. Likewise, if a rigger is killed, their drone will become incapacitated. Claro. Así sí. Street Samurai. The Street Samurai is a freelance, blah 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 blah. Sí, no, esto ya lo... Ok, no importa. Whatever. Nerote, wounded. Objectives. Get a job. Any job. Down and out. No. Ok. Ajá. Right. Ajá, listo. Entonces se supone que me puedo mover, ¿no? ¿Cuánto tengo? Tengo 2 AP. I can also move this way. Entonces me voy a mover para acá. Y le voy a disparar por pato. ¡Tómalo! Ajá, Sam. Coño, hermano. Párate acá. Pégale. Eso. Very good. Y... coño, mostra. Really? Ah, la puta. Fallo. No lo puedo creer, weón. I can't believe this shit. Ok, entonces vamos a ver. Si me acerco para acá. Coño, quiero llegar aquí. Ahí. Ajá. Y le escupo en la cara. Eso. En toda la jeta. Para que sea serio. Ahora, venga, necesito que Sango me haga su trabajo. Tómalo. Very good. Ajá, ahora mija, usted se me va a quedar. Usted se va a quedar aquí, creo yo, porque. Sí, no. Quédese ahí. Acá. Uno. Y pégale. Claro, aceptable. Ok. Sí, quédese ahí, importa. ¡Au! Ok. Ok. Está bien, esto. Ok. Vamos a hacer lo mismo que hice hace rato. Olis. O sea, a mí nadie me está diciendo que no puedo hacer esta vaina, así que supongo que. Supongo que pues es válido. Maybe, I guess. Vamos a ponerlo aquí. Sí, no. Usted, venga para acá. Así. Y aguántense. Ajá. Ajá. Entonces este man no debería poder pegarle, creo yo. Creo yo. Vamos a ver. Voy a acercarme aquí. A este le puedo disparar. Parece que le puedo disparar. LOL, le pegué uno. Ok. Va otro. LOL, le pegué uno. La bicha. Falló. Y... mierda. ¿Qué carajo tiene? Ah, what the fuck. ¿Qué carajo tiene de arma esta bicha? La puta. ¿Qué es esa mierda? Ok, ok, este man está... Dicho, está mal parado aquí, weón. Bruh. Ok. En ese caso vamos a pararlo aquí. O no, vamos a pararlo aquí. ¿Sí? No. ¿What? Un segundo. Segundo porque... No, what? Ah, aquí. Heavy, medium, light. Ah, ok. Eso es lo que quería ver. ¿Por qué el titano son yenes? ¿Qué? De pana que esta vaina la diseñó un whip, marico, o sea... Oh no, oh shit, oh fuck. Huh? That didn't work. Okay. What the fuck? Reload for one. No, esto... Ah, debe ser que esto es para... Benelli Rafaelo. Madre. AK-97. Yo no entiendo, ¿y por qué carajos? ¿Y por qué mierda dispara de a una aim shot? Ok. You think you can get him? I don't think you can. Vamos a ver. Ya para este lado no tengo a nadie. What the fuck? Oh, aquí hay algo para agarrar. Luego será. For now. Big Think. Vamos a usar a Sam. Vamos a moverlo aquí que deje de ser un cagón. Spray and Pray. That's cool. Then come here. Vuélalo. ¿En serio? ¿De pana? No joda, chico. No joda, chico. Entonces vamos a ver. Te me vas a parar tú acá. No, es que pues va a quedar demasiado expuesta, pero pégale. No le pegó. Está bien. I get it. Que se me ha parado. Finalizo el turno. Ok. Falló. Qué buena suerte. Eso falló también. Una P y... Ouch. That hurt. Ow. Coño, mátalo. Thanks. Ahora muévete para acá. Usted, mi pana. Ah, me va a tocar, sí. Ah, ok. Entendible. Parece aquí entonces. Ok, entonces recargar consume una acción. Un AP. Aceptable, entonces párese usted aquí. Y recargue. Continúa el turno. How the fuck? Uy. Creo que estoy que me muero. This is not good. 23, 27. No sé qué carajo sea eso. Ajá, esto dice burst fire 2 attacks in 1 action, low accuracy, low critical damage, uses 6 bullets. The fuck? 2 attacks with less chance for a critical may hit adjacent characters, uses 6 bullets. Hermano, capacidad 30, o sea que tiene para 5 ataques. Unarmed, Benetti Rafael. Su madre tiene para cambiar más armas. Tiene más armas. Kneecap. Can hit adjacent characters at ranges of 6 or greater. Reduced accuracy. No sé, no me parece. Entonces, si ese es el caso, coño, venga para acá y escúpale un ojo. What the fuck? No, usted me va a hacer la vuelta y se va a pasar para este lado. Luego se va a pasar para acá, supongo. Y esta bicha... Coño, lo que no me gusta es que esta loca de pana que no... ¿Dónde está peludo? Bueno, algo así. Ajá, el chamán. Ajá. LOL. Se murió. Au. Champles. Me murió. What the fuck? No, pues. La vereta. Ahí va. Ahí se cayó. Pase para acá. Aquí no le va a pegar, creo yo. ¿Tiene más armas? Seska Black Scorpion. No creo que le va a pegar. Sí, me imaginaba. Y no creo que le va a pegar tampoco. What? Ya. Me acaba de salvar el Plot Armor. Yo creo que me acaba de salvar el Plot Armor, what? Yo de pana creo que me acaba de salvar el Plot Armor y no sé cómo coño cómo coño pasó esto. Hermano, la idea era moverme, qué cagada. Ah, la puta. Ok. Ajá. New Larry's betrayal or New Larry's betrayal or second brush with death in one night. Part of the life, Sam, you know that. You were born for this gig, Nerote. Me, not so much. I think I'm gonna hang it up, find a nice brothel somewhere, stay drunk until I croak. What about you? I'll find a safe house out of town, lay low. Rindrak has a long memory. I do too. I don't forget my friends. Sí, claro. You stare at Sam's face on your comlink, shake off the memory. Focus. I had you bad that night, didn't I? Now I'm asking myself, who would care if I die? Who would give a rat's ass? Better or worse, your name is at the top of the list. Maybe it's the only name on the list. So I set up a dead man switch to send you this call. I got 100,000 Nuyen insurance policy, payable when you find who creased me, alive with a conviction or in a body bag with justification. Either works. Contact my law firm, Rogers, Menjard and McCain. Oye, suena como una especie de alianza. Eso suena como una especie de alianza entre ingleses y ¿cómo se llama esto? Irlandeses. Qué gracioso. When the job is done, they'll know what to do. He turns to his left. Chat. Se trajo a su abogado. O sea, está muy bueno. The camera swivels to show a well-dressed man sitting next to Sam. Pursuant to Miss Watt's wishes, Rogers, Menjard and McCain has installed a secure dedicated phone line, so you may contact us directly when the task is complete. We will then begin a verification process. Note that you must also be on a secure landline to access this number. We will not accept transmissions from comlinks or other devices. The camera swivels back to Sam. Sam straightens up. Talk seriously. First time. Look, I've led a drag life and I probably left a drag corpse. I've hurt people. Hurt myself. I don't know. Maybe I just want the last word. Maybe I just want someone to give a crap that I sucked air for a while. What do you say? I'd say I've traded a drinking buddy for a paycheck. Hope you just say yes. Okay. I've got a locator chip slot in my head these days. When my heart stops, it'll activate. That's how you'll find me. See you on the slab. Guess I'm heading back to Seattle. Chamo, esto está bastante interesante en cuanto a que, coño, el setting, lo que es el setting y todo eso está bastante, se ve que está bastante bien pulido, bastante bien trabajado. Your plane hits the SeaTac tarmac with a jolt. Welcome to Seattle. The chilling northwest rain obscures your vision as you step onto the tarmac. Before long, you're sitting in the cramped backseat of a cab, following the signal for Sam's locator chip into the heart of the Redmond Barrens. Organ grinders, a legal chop shop for body parts. What? Whether from the living or the dead. If you're hurting bad enough for Nguyen, this is the place to sell a limb or an organ. Okay, it's also a good place to dispose of an inconvenient body while making a little cash on the side. Okay, this franchise is the closest thing the Barrens has to a morgue. Se pronuncia morgue, ¿verdad? No me acuerdo. It seems this is where Sam Watt's body has ended up. You open the door and are assaulted by the smell of death and bleach. Ask the coroner about Sam Watts. I'm in the back. The smell of death and decomposition wash over you, only slightly masked by the minty fake fresh of industrial-grade antiseptic. Okay. Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf whistling a tune. His broad grin says, "I love my job," a little more than you'd want to expect from someone in the chop shop trade. As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There is something kindly in his eyes, though it might look no, though it might just be a straight reflection of chrome and surgical tools. Sorry, I No, a mí no, creo como que no me va a salir una voz para este dicho. Sorry, I didn't expect any visitors at this hour, and some asshole at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, sir? Are you the coroner? I'm John Dresden, the organ grinders branch manager here, so yeah, that makes me this franchise area's coroner too. And you are? No one you've ever heard of. Now tell me about Sam Watts. No. Nerote. De verdad que está muy bueno el nombre. Nerote. I represent a man named Sam Watts, and I'm here to look into his murder. He frowns. Interesting. A dead man makes for a strange client. But what makes you think he's here? Sam had a locator chip embedded in his skull. I followed it here. I see. Well, you're right, he is here. Not too many people know about the murder yet, though the press haven't caught wind of it yet. What with it being all the way out here in the Barrens? So who told you he was dead? Sam's digital ghost. Sí, no le voy a decir eso. Sam's digital ghost. When his heart stopped, I got sent a recorded message asking me to bring his killer to justice. Guess he had a hunch. The dwarf raises his eyebrow. A smile whipping the suspicion from his face. A dead man's switch, eh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over here. Over where? Oh, over there. Morgue. Oh. Sorry. Here's my second Emerald City Ripper victim. The third one was downtown. Ripper, huh? I guess the classics never go out of style. He sighs. Not my title. That's what the Seattle press insists on calling the killer. All I know is that, like the original Jack, our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel. But this one's even more twisted. He or she always removes an internal organ from the victim. Delicious. Really? What price did the Ripper take from Sam? Watts' liver was cleanly cut out. Marico, para cortar un hígado completo y bien, hay que ser muy arrecho. Hay que ser muy arrecho. Demasiado arrecho. El hígado es demasiado grande para una huevonada de esas. Okay. Whiz. What the fuck? How about the other lucky contestants? The first victim's heart was missing. Okay. And the third had the spleen removed. Okay. ¿Qué específico? Damn. Dresden, get out here. I'm here about the new Ripper Vic, Sam Watts. Ah, no. ¿Y aquí qué hay? ¿Para ver? Basic Medkit. Oh, ok, gracias. ¿Y no puedo echar una mirada aquí a este man? Sí. Para ver qué le puedo... Sam's body is half covered by a sterile surgical sheet. His face is ashen white, for the first time without a smirk on it. Below the chest, there's a small pencil-thin incision covered in dried blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It would seem that the killer knew exactly what they wanted from him. and took it. Next to Sam are several plastic envelopes containing the evidence found in his body. You can examine evidence through the bag without spoiling it. Okay. Look at the purple shirt. ¿Por qué la franela? Handwritten note. You can only see part of the note given the torn off bits and bloodstains. Sam, I feel terrible that we have been long. To say I'm sore. See you there. Love, Jessica. Look at the cred stick. It's a standard cheap unsecured cred stick. No way of knowing what's on it without slotting it. Lo vas a dejar ahí. Business card. Moving things around, you can make out that it's a card from a place called the Seamstresses Union. There is something handwritten on the back, but blood has made it illegible. Purple shirt. It's Sam's shirt. No shit. Several of the buttons are missing, and blood has thoroughly soaked it. The bag sloshes a bit in your hands. My fucking god. Coño, si me sigue pareciendo la... Está bien, lo voy a agarrar. Just load the crest stick in your PDA. 300 yens? No sé. Is added to your account. Okay. Acabo de robarle un muerto, marico. ¿Qué rata soy yo? A ver. McCloskey. Towering over the diminutive coroner is a homicide detective right out of Central Casting. If you ignore the tusks, pointed ears, and Neanderthal bro. Dijo Neanderthal. You can smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. Okay. McCloskey. So this new Ripper Vic, Watts, name's familiar. Didn't his mother kill herself a while back? Bro, the coroner frowns, so you insisted at the time. He chortles. Come on, she offered herself. I had not very good authority. Now let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. This Ripper case is my ticket to a lieutenant's badge. I've already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic, then removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed with a slim hand that knows its way around a scalpel, has a decent understanding of human and metahuman anatomy too. Es un elfo. So I'm looking for a whacked-out surgeon. Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who still use scalpels anymore. These days, it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. En serio. Could be anyone from military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado. You're no damn help, dwarf. The Lone Star detective finally notices you. Coño, ya va. Hay que ser muy arrecho. Y es en serio, hay que ser demasiado, hay que estar demasiado concentrado para ser un bicho de, qué sé yo, 2 metros de altura, viendo a un enano de un metro y pico, que no nota que detrás tiene detrás tiene otro bicho de más o menos la misma altura. ¿Cómo carajo no lo va a ver? O sea, hay que tener visión demasiado corta o no entiendo. Anyways. You note his superhuman powers of observation. No, sí, claro. Who the hell are you? I'm the nobody who didn't hear nothing. Okay. Are you the detective on this case? I'm new in town. You the welcoming committee? If you're new in town, then let me be the first to tell you that I run the show. If you get in my way, you'll end up back here in a slab. Sí. He looks back at the dwarf. Dresden, get me more. I am putting someone in a cell or a box this week and claiming my promotion. No sé, como que no me cae muy bien. Vamos a ver. Dresden looks amused. Do you always make friends that easily? I'm great at dinner parties too. He cocks his head to one side. Be straight with me. I am being straight. You really gonna work for the dead man? Yeah. Sam was there when I needed him. I'm going to return the favor. Fascinating again. Detective McCluskey isn't interested in anything but Detective McCluskey, okay, but himself. He'd convict his own mother if it meant another 10 million a week in his paycheck. Plus, he's on the take. Dressed as pauses, considering. You have honor, after a fashion. I try to honor the dead in my work, so we have that in common. What can I do to help you? On the take. Who's paying to hold his leash? What was that McCluskey said? Okay. What are organs worth these days? Who still uses scalpels? Have you heard of the Seamstresses Union? It's a nearby club in the Barrens that attract lowlifes. You'd probably like it. ¿Cómo así? I mean, mírate a ti y mírame a mí. Entre nosotros dos, ¿quién es el más lowlife acá, considerando también tamaño, mamagüeo? Me, I'm not really the going out type. Always too much to be done around here. Plus, the dead are just easier to get along with. Demasiadas palabras para un perdedor, weón. Pero bueno. Who still uses scalpels? Doctors still learn how to use them in their first year of medical school, as do coroners. But neither profession use them much anymore. It is possible some of the slimier? Sí. Chop shops still use scalpels, I suppose, but I wouldn't know where to look. Okay. What are organs worth these days? A whole healthy body can be worth a bunch of nuyen, but individual organs not worth as much anymore. What with all the synth and cyber stuff on the market these days, organ grinders only deals in the recently deceased. There's plenty of other shops that aren't as picky though, and they don't care where the bodies come from either. What was that McCluskey said about Sam's mother? The official report is that she committed suicide about a year ago. You don't buy that? My name's on the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can't say that it wasn't suicide, but there were some unusual bruises on her upper arms, and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. On the take. I don't know, but someone with some major pull has been looking out for McCluskey's career and wallet. I just need to know one more thing. Where was Sam killed? Canelos de Karma. Dresden looks up at you intently for a moment before speaking. You know, I may be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around those body lockers in the back and see if you can find anything useful? Okay. Open the morgue drawer. Estos. The show? Item picked up. Basic med kit. Dog wagon. Basic trauma kit. ¿Esto qué es? The cold storage drawer is labeled John Doe, but the internal thermostat is set to 21 degrees Celsius. Open the drawer. The cold storage drawer opens to reveal the fully clothed body of a man, arms folded across his chest, in addition to sporting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen. ¡A su madre! ¡Mataron a Ichigo! ¡No! ¡Mataron a Ichigo! The body seems to be in very good condition. Whoa, is he there? Wait, that's not Ichigo? Jake Armitage. What the fuck? In one quick move, he jumps down from the drawer and stands before you. Okay, for someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. Just spot a data jack drilled into his temples, and some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar. An interesting combination. Lo más interesante aquí es que el coño madre... Okay. I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. It is 6 yet? It doesn't feel like 6 yet. So... Sorry, I didn't expect you to be so alive. Yeah, Dresden thinks he's pretty funny. You're not the first person he's pulled this one on. Uh-huh. He chuckles. Well, much for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, I noticed you haven't killed me yet, so that's good. If you weren't after me, then what's your story? The latest Ripper victim. Did you know him? Sam, eh? Glad somebody cares. We used to drink together every now and then, over at the Union. Decent enough guy. Always in trouble over something or other, though. Yake yells toward this other side of the room. John, is this guy cool? I think I'm cool. Yeah, he's on the level, working for Sam, believe it or not, some sort of dead man switch. I thought you could help him out. Maybe even stop moping around the shop all day. Thanks for volunteering me. He pauses, might be sizing you up, but it's hard to tell behind those shades. Alright then, the name's Jake, and you are? Nice to meet you, Jake. I am Nerote. Mi nombre es Nerote. And well-mannered too, such a rare thing in this city. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right, I may be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, the night of the murder. Poor guy, he was hanging at the seamstresses union that night, tripped out and rowdy. I'd been laying loud there for a few days after a bad run. Mrs. Kubota asked me to throw Sam out, so I did, but out in the alley, some gangers got the jump on me. Man, mi lectura es medio mierda, pero qué más. He winces. Damn, maybe I need some soy calf? After all, John, could you grab me a cup? Get your own damn cup. My hands are dirty anyway. Now what's wrong with this intestine? You hear a loud squelching sound as Dresden continues his work. Okay. Thanks, John. You're a real pal. Anyway, there's a big fat corp bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't exactly go according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Them gangers thought they could turn a quick profit off of my head. Jake smiles and you get the impression that didn't work out so well for the gangers. Sam stumbled off during the fight though, and that's the last I saw of him, until he turned up here, dead on arrival. Reminds me of my last stay in this place. Esto es como el gif de la orca. First time. You've done this before? It's a long story. I end up in the morgue more often than the average guy. Okay. Yeah, Jake here's a regular. Just started a rewards card, Jake. A few more visits and you get a free night stay. Jake laughs. I'll hold you to that, John. Anyway, they found Sam's body less than a block away from the Union, missing liver and all. Tell you what, you look like you can handle yourself in a fight. I could use some backup to settle the score with those Halloweeners out there. The leader's got the whole gang searching the barrens for me. I need to get rid of that asshole. In return, I'll take you to the place Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit these streets alone at night, trust me. Jake iced you up and down. And maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. What do you say? Soy calf, soy coffee. Okay. Okay. No, de verdad que no entiendo quién carajo haría café de soya, pero... I guess. I suppose. Um, it is nice to have someone watching your back out there, assuming you can trust them. I don't work for free. I fight. I get paid in million, not tours. I do like a bit of street justice every now and then. All right, Jake. No, what's that? Guess I'd say the same. In your shoes. Fine. There's a credit stick with 1,000 million with your name on it. Help me dust those gangers and it's yours. Make it 1,500. Hard bargainer. Alright, 1,500 it is, but you better be worth it. I'm good for the fight if you're good for the money. Great, I've been hiding out here ever since that run in with those Halloweeners. Whiny bunch of gangsters, but this stretch of the Barrens is their turf. Hell, I'm surprised you even made it to this morgue in one piece without packing some heat. Es que estaba haciendo calor afuera y pues. He yells over his shoulder. Very funny, Jake. You can sleep in the dumpster tomorrow. So you need a weapon. Give me a pistol. I'm good with a shotgun. Happen to have an SMG. I like to keep my distance. Melee is my game. Yeah. All I've got here is a baseball bat. But you look like you can handle yourself. Yeah, that works. So, ready for an evening out on the town? Just a minute. Tell me some more about these gangsters first. I'm ready. Just okay. Well, they're one of the nastier gangs in town. Their symbol is a flaming jack-o'-lantern. Itai! But you wouldn't like their version of trick-or-treating very much. Around here, they led by a troll named John Paul. En serio un troll se llama así, eso sí es raro. He's got all the Halloweeners and the Barons looking for me. Well, take him out, maybe I can breathe a bit easier. I'm ready. I'll follow your lead. The Halloweeners aren't looking for you. Yet. You can leave whenever you're ready. Ah, ok, si me sigue. Muchas gracias. Ok, nos vamos. Vámonos. No hay nada más que para agarrar por aquí, ¿no? Me parece que no. Ok. Va para afuera. Head out into the Barrens. Yeah. Yes. The Redmond Barrens. Run into Seattle's sprawl and sooner or later you'll find yourself in the Redmond Barrens. It doesn't matter your business. The Barrens doesn't like you. Take one part radioactive wasteland, 3 parts duck-eat dog slum, add a dash of tourist trap, and you've got a recipe for mean as hell. You leave the sanitized death and formaldehyde of organ grinders behind, entering the anarchy and desperation of the streets. Jake stops for a moment to breathe deeply, filling his lungs with motorcycle exhaust, radioactive dust, cordite, and who knows what else. He exhales with an expression of wry contentment. The stench and grime tell him he's home. That makes sense. A ver. Coño, ya va. Esto me gusta. Esto está demasiado pavo. Me gusta. Que jode. Pero no lo puedo usar. Ya la madre. Está bien pues. ¿Y este? Does the bus stop here? Hell if I know. Palomas. Ah, no, son cuervos. Cuervos. Soy calf. Best beer. ¿Tú guess? Looking for a date? Ours are my favorite. Listen here, young lady. You are too young to be out in the cold, in the rain, dressed like this. Go inside. eat some Doritos. And I don't know. Ah, ¿qué es esto? ¿Qué es esta vaina? Marico, hay cosas en japonés también que... No, esto no es japonés. Tú eres de chino más bien. Ah, aquí. Ajá, ok. Hidden in the garbage strewn alley is a high-tech safe with a Mac card written on the front. With a smooth hiss, the safe opens to reveal okay. A collection of gear that is a perfect match for your skills. You take the gear. Oh, gracias. Fichetti grad grenade. Concussion grenade, basic medkit. Hand over the loot, bozos. Hey, what the? Okay, listen here, you damn. Wait a second. Unarmed baseball bat. Blunt slash. The basic melee weapon attack adds +1 HP to the weapon's damage. Does an additional -3 HP, ignores the weapon's AP damage. Vamos a dar un palazo. Ah, la puta. Ah, la puta. Pero párate, mamá, güey. Es una pistola. Y nada más. Toma. Toma. Mugger se llama. Au. Au. ¿Serio? Toma. Toma. Me molesta un poquito que la animación sea tan lenta. Oh. Uf. Au. Oye, vale. Pego contigo, chamo. Toma. ¿Serio? Toma. Ahí va. So, welcome to the Barrens. Guess I'll need to find a new spot to hide my gear. Same drag in every city these days. So I shouldn't invest in real estate around here. Only by the hour, hey. You've seen where I stay You've seen where I stay the night. Now that you got some gear, let's go deal with those Halloweeners. Ahora mi pregunta es que no tengo idea si yo me recupero. Spend karma. Ah, puedo gastar el karma. Vamos a ver. Pistol, SMG, shotgun, rifle. No, strength, close combat. Aquí. Y me queda uno. Entonces vamos a hacer una cosa. A poner una pistola. No, ponerle uno de pistola. Solamente porque sí. Y confirmar. Listo. Ajá. Esto es lo que tengo de armas. Outfit. Secure Samurai Clothing. Really? Cyberware. Ah, mira, ok, puedo ponerme cosas interesantes. Weapons, baseball bat. Ok, items. Ok, equipped. That's very good. Ah, mira, aquí puedo guardar. Perspective. HD textures. Dale fast. Listo. Ok. Listo. Regresamos. Y continuamos. A ver. Aquí hay una persona. Worried man. Oh my fucking god. What's this? Oh no. No! Not this! Okay, never mind. Worried man. The man before you appears well-mannered but nervous.
Excuse me, sir. I don't know you, but you look like you can handle yourself in a fight and we need some help.
Calm down. What's the problem?
Thank you. Some thugs are shaking down the market we've set up here. It's been getting worse lately. I don't think we can afford to pay them forever, but no one will stand up to them, and Lone Star isn't about to get involved. Where's this market of yours at? It's just down the street, sir. Please, our livelihoods depends on this market.
Okay.
Vamos a echarle una mano.
¿Este qué?
Humst.
Sarah. Her clothes may be dirty, but this woman is far from downtrodden. Hey, not that it's my business, but I wouldn't go that way. Nice to meet you too. Hey, just figured I'd give you the head-ups. Those Halloweeners, they're stirring up trouble again. She points to the east. So, this way. Right? Yeah. They rode in this morning on those fancy bikes, set up camp in the old street market. They've been marching up and down the street all day, shaking down anyone that wanders past. Sí se siente un pelín muy mecánico todo. Sí, no, parece un poquito mecánico, pero hay que ver, o sea, supongo. Vlad. As you approach, the man sizes you up. You can see the age-old fight or flight equation running behind his drug-clouded eyes. Okay. Beneath the track marks and on his arms, you spot a set of tattoos that indicate he is, or at least once was, a shaman.
Hey man, are you okay?
Yes, no! Yes, no! I saw something. It's going to kill me. Calm down. What's your name? My name is Vlad.
Vlad, those are some nice tattoos. Are you a shaman?
The word shaman strikes a chord. He seems to shake off some of the mental cobwebs. Yes, I'm a shaman.
I thought so.
Vlad, what did you see? See, yes, I saw something. The other night I saw a spirit so dark, so alien that...
Where do you see the spirit?
Just across the street from the Seamstresses Union.
It's gone now, Vlad. It's not going to kill you. You're safe.
Thank you. I think you're right. I feel better now. More whole now. I think I need some sleep. No sé, no hice nada, me parece, y no sé. Aparentemente algo hice. Deben ser seguramente los carajos a los que acabo de saucear. Don't hurt me. I don't plan on doing that. What the fuck? Magic shop. Okay, basura. Oh. What? Panclion eaters, I think. Okay, wait a second. Yeah, wait a second. I want to check something out. There's another dwarf here. Watch out for those gangers. Right. I can't rotate. Ah, este es el mercado. But we barely have anything left. Not my problem. Pay up by morning or else.
Or else what, you just damn stupid idiot?
The thug attempts to use his bulk and hideous breath to intimidate the shopkeeper. Ah, claro, le huele a culo la boca. The old woman is holding firm. Old woman? Woman? Is that a woman? That looks like a guy. But you can see the thug's patience fading fast, and he looks like he's about to start breaking things. Eh? Who the hell are you? Bet your mom's real proud of you right now. Holy shit. Like, I ain't never heard that before. I don't see a badge. So why don't you mind your own business? Business. Dusting you is going to get me paid. I knew you were just looking to cause static. Dash, ice this guy. You're fragging dead. Whoa. Oh no. Oh shit. Au. 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 Mamá huevo. A ver, un segundito. Este man puede hacer algo más. Aparte de... A ver, no. Aquí está. Esto es lo que quería ver. Flamethrower. Aim. Heal wound. Ujú. A line of fire controlled by the caster and directed at one target. Está hecho. ¡Quémele el culo! ¡Ay! Le mao, la mató a la mierda. No, pues ahora pegué un disparo aquí. What the fuck? Coño, mano, estás como que pegando duro. Toma. Mierda. ¡Au! ¡Au! Pedazo de mardito. Toma. Toma, no joda. Ahí va. Sorry. Mrs. James. Karma gain 1. I cannot thank you enough. I hate to see such bloodshed, but those men would not take no for an answer. We simply want to make our way in the world. The shopkeeper holds out a few nuyen. Please, it's the least we can do. No, estoy trabajando, o sea. Eso es trabajo. 48. O sea, se supone que dice que esos son. Ah, claro, ya entiendo. Nuyen, ya entendí. Coño, pero. Momento Galaxy Brain, weón. Commerce is like a weed, taking root in the cracks and crevices of the world, whenever it can. A small street market has flourished here amidst the crumbling buildings of the Redmond Barrens. And how is it bad? I don't see how that is bad. Thank you. You're welcome. Then client eaters. Okay. Ajá. Ya. Necesito echarme una curamentación. Basic. Activate. Confirm. No joder, me curo 10 y siento que no me curo una mierda en realidad. Para allá no hay nada, entonces para acá me toca pelear. Ok, vamos a darle. Olis. Vengo a ladillarles la vida. Halloweener Sentry. Hey, asswipes, take another step forward and we're going to plant you right there. This is Halloweener property now. This is one of the two that got away. If I hadn't missed my shot, these idiots would have given up and moved on by now. Wait a minute, you're rolling with Jake? Bad idea, chummer. The Halloweeners are collecting that bounty and killing you? Well, that'll be a nice bonus. Ow! Ok, entonces vamos a ver. Directamente empezamos por acá. Este man no está tapado de nada. Vamos al este. Toma. Muy bien. Toma. Fuck. Up. No pues. Mal un palazo, ¿qué más? Toma. ¿Serio? Wow. What's that? Oh. What the fuck? Au. ¿Por qué él no falla y yo sí? Ah, mámalo. Ahora sí. Tómalo. 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 Ahí va. Au. En serio. Me dio un coñazo. Estuvo muy bueno. Ay, coño, fallé. Tómalo. Ok, vamos para acá. Vamos para acá. Y pega un tiro. Tómalo. Very good. Uy, holy shit. What the fuck?
You're dead, Jake.
Au. Oye, no me acuerdo. Eso duele. Tómalo. Y yo como que me voy porque... Oh, no, ya va. Va a tocar usar Dog Wagon Basic Terminal, bla, 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 no. Vamos a usar uno de estos. Sí, no tengo de otra. Ajá, spells, quiero una cosa. Heal Wound. Heals all of the damage from the most recent attack. Ah, ok. Flamethrower. Ah, esto dicho. Dale, vea. Fíjate. Y ahora voy a hacer para acá un momentito. Au. That hurt. Toma. Toma. Chamo, qué feo es este man. Ah, es un troll, ¿no? Yo creía que era Nuyen porque era una moneda hecha de filipinos. Sí, yo también pensaba lo mismo. Ese fue el chiste que hice al principio, de hecho. Whoa, uncle, I was just playing with you. I'll call off the rest of the Halloweeners. Jake, call it even, yeah? I don't know, man. The fuck? What do you think, Jake? He smirks. Hey, I'm already at shoot on sight status with these guys. Killing John Paul means it's one less wiener to shoot me in the back while I'm buying smokes. Hell, they'll be doing the same to you as soon as there's a profit in it. You're right. Let's finish this. And te matarololololo. Ah. Tómalo. Tómalo. Ja 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 ja. A ver. Ah, tenemos por aquí. No veo nada que pueda agarrar. Parts. A ver, concha, le echamos como gana y todavía visita a un doctor porque... ¿Será que puedo leer esto? Sira... No. Coño, esto está hecho de modo que se puede leer, pero no tengo la... No tengo la capacidad de leerlo realmente. Se puede leer, pero no puedo leerlo yo. Algo sepaísimo, what the fuck. Las gráficas están demasiado chéveres para un juego del 2003. Creo que es. Aquí hay más gente. Y eso es otro, pues un policía. Ah, shit. As you approach the scene of Sam's murder, Jack spies the flashing red and blue lights up ahead. Whoa, hold up a minute. Lone Star's in above collecting on a core bishop bounty. And the one on my head isn't going away anytime soon. Sorry, friend. I think this is where our paths diverge. Thanks again for the help with those Halloweeners. Here's your payment. They don't take Nguyen where I'm going, and you look like you could use the funds. What, you wanna hug or something? Sure you don't wanna stick around? I could use the backup. Sorry, Charmer, not my style. Besides, you seem like you can take care of yourself. Hey, one more thing. When you're done checking out your pal's crime scene, pop into the Seamstresses Union. It's just down the street. You need gear, information, or just a damn stiff drink. That's the place to be. Best dive this side of Chicago. I used that place as a base of operations for years back in the day. Make the right friends there, and I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of this rubber business. Well, nice knowing ya. Jake turns and disappears into shadowy depths of the Redmond Barrens. Adios. Okay. Dan the Donut Man. Bobby. Hey, chummer, got some tasty morsels for ya. Just what every well-dressed Shadowrunner should have in his back pocket. Let me see what you have. Kamikaze. Combat Steam that increases body +2, strength +1, and willpower +1 for 5 rounds. This is nice. Combat Steam. Me lo llevo. Aunque no sé cómo carajo se usa eso, pero bueno, confirmar. This is the best place to party. A mí no me va a salir nunca la voz de un borracho, pero mejor así, supongo. Dan the Donut Man. Me da mucha risa ese nombre. The smell of fried food, powdered sugar, and slightly burned soy calf is almost enough to overpower the dusty sewage stench of Redmond streets. The troll working the stand is covered in food stains, older than he is. Bruh, eso es demasiado cringe. What can I get you, chummer? What can you tell me about the Barons? Oh, I'll take a jelly donut and a soy calf. Enjoy. Mission item. What can you tell me about the Barons? The Barons? Hell, if you have to ask, you probably shouldn't be out here. This stretch we're on is called Touristville, though. I suppose it's the closest thing around here to respectable. Fewer muggins, and you might even survive drinking the water if you're lucky. Wouldn't recommend it, though. He scratches his armpit. Now behind me, that's the Seamstresses Union. You want drinks, drugs, favors, or information around here? The union's your spot. Hell, that place is the reason I'm in business. Folk get the munchies when they're party. Mrs. Kubota owns the joint, and she's quality. A hard woman, but fair. You see the murder in the alley across the way? Nope, I was close when it happened. But hey, it's the Barons. A back alley killing's nothing new around here. The only reason the cops are making a big deal about this Ripper business is that some of the victims are real people. You know, folk with sins. I'll see you around. Sins. No sé qué será ese sin. Sally. The dwarf merchant is packing up her stand for the night. I'm closed. Come back tomorrow. Well, you've got a great view of that alley across the street. Don't suppose you saw the murder that happened here? She grunts. Sure, I was close enough when I heard a series of explosions from behind the Union. A couple seconds later, this guy comes out, runs across the street. Didn't get a good look at him, and then all the lights in the alley exploded all of a sudden. Things got pretty quiet after that. And let me guess, you didn't go running over to see if that guy was okay? Hell no. Round here, that kind of things get you killed. Thank you for your time. Uh-huh, no problem. Right. that really doesn't help that much. Dusk. Ok, entonces, ya. Yo conseguí una vaina Steam Pack, ¿era? Pero no para... esto. Equipado. Ahí es donde se equipa. Bueno, no importa. A ver. Supongo que voy a ir a hablar con la poli. Parece que no tengo más opción. William el Chaquespiare. The bright yellow police tape cuts through the darkness, directing your eyes to the white chalk outline and dark red stain marking the slab of pavement where Sam Watts died. Standing at the entrance to the alley is a Lone Star officer. The cop looks cold, hungry, and irritated at the homeless man who's currently pestering him.
I keep telling ya, I need to get my stuff from the alley or I'm gonna die in the cold tonight.
The officer sighs. And I've been trying to explain to you that this is an official Lone Star investigation and I can't let anyone in here.
Hey, I got rights.
Look, you sinless garbage. I've got a job to do. find a new blanket, or I'll find a reason to use my stun baton.
Typical. I hate all you pigs.
He looks in your direction. Now what? What, they didn't radio you? Damn operators, bro? Okay. Bribe. Meet my friend, Mr. Kretstick. Wait, just need a few minutes to look around. Madre. I'm here to check the site for a spectral DNA. Long night, eh? You look cool, so I picked up a donut and some soy cap for you. Hey, thanks. The officer's face lights up as he takes a sip. He seems pretty trusting for an officer of the law. You know, when my dad was a cop, this was back when cops actually worked for the government. He said folks would buy him coffee all the time. But I ain't seen it till now. So what can I do for you? Wait a second. That's great. I'm actually working for the dead man to help find his killer. Can I come into the alley and look around a bit? Your client is the chalk line? That's messed up, man. But I respect it, okay. But don't mess anything up. Not that anyone will likely notice because the forensic aren't coming back. The streets have not been kind to this man, but they've also hardened him. This man is clearly a survivor, though one wrestling with the onset of age and arthritis. I saw you over there with that rat bastard cop. What do you want? Know anything about the murder that took place here? He squints at you suspiciously. You a copper or working for some corp? Just a freelancer. I need to ask you some questions. Good. I never tell those cops and salarymen nothing. What do you want to know? So it sounds like you live in this alley. Sure. For the past couple of months I've been sleeping there. But I spend my days out doing odd jobs for the street merchants or panhandling tourists over near the seamstresses union. Did you see the murder? Nope. And I can't say I'm sorry I missed it. I was hauling crates for Mrs. James up at the market. Can't carry as many as I used to, so it took a while. Got back here in time to see a couple of tourists puking all over my home turf. By then, that jerk face in the uniform had already set up shop in my alley. What else you see that night? Well, you know, earlier in the night I saw a big and ugly troll in green hospital scrubs snooping around the block. He brought some donuts and 2 cups of soy calf off a den over there. Seemed nervous, and he did everything with his left hand because his right was all screwed up with some cyberware. Oh, can't you tell me more about the troll's cyberware? Well, it was big, and I think it must have had some hospital attachments because I saw some needles. It was a lot like one I saw back in 44 when I got captured by elves. They did all sorts of experiments on me, let me tell you. Never trust one of them cyber people. That's all I needed to know, thanks. See you around. A ver. Hey there, young'un. A ver, ¿qué puedo investigar aquí? Amidst the shards of glass from the broken lights, you find a small piece of glass which looks like the bottom of a test tube. This looks like the coat and blanket that the old man was trying to get back. As you shuffle the bundle of clothes to the side, a printed receipt falls out from beneath the folds of the blanket. It's a bar tab receipt from the Seamstresses Union, dated 2 days ago at 3:02 a.m. Right around the coroner's reported time of death. The customer, Sam Watts. The server's name is listed as Coyote. Vamos a recogerle las cosas. ¿Y esto qué es? This work light is new. You can see that all of the alley's normal lights have been ruined. Upon closer inspection, it seems that they've all imploded, as if some force shattered them all at the same time. ¿Y este? There are two distinct sets of footprints, the humans ending at the chalk outline and the larger set possibly orc or troll. Fuck! No terminé de leer. Williams, I think this coat and this blanket belong to you. My stuff? Might decent of you. Don't see that kind thing too often out here. Ok, ¿y no le puedo hablar a este man otra vez? Vamos a hablar con este tal Dan, entonces, supongo. You saw some donuts to a troll wearing scrubs last night? Maybe. What's it to you? I sell a lot of donuts to a lot of people. I know how Lone Star profiles metahumans. I tell him about a troll that bought donuts from me right before murder. They'll haul him in just to see if anyone will pay the bail. Not today, my friend. Okay. Yo supongo que entro acá, ¿qué más? You are about to leave the Barrens and enter the Seamstresses Union. Would you like to proceed? Yeah. The Seamstresses Union. Relative to the rest of the Barrens, Touristville is a neon-clothed oasis. At its heart is the Seamstresses Union, housed in an old brownstone building on the corner of Illegal and Opportunity. Okay. Bums huddle together, gangsters strut the streets, and the occasional salaryman comes slumming. The Union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, and restored so many times that it's like an aging starlet wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. The wild ivy growing out of the gutters add to this effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversations washes over you. Dive bar denizens raise their heads, take your measure, and then go back to their business. This is the kind of place where everyone knows your name but keeps to themselves. Chamo, las descripciones de este juego están muy de pinga. Me dan envidia. Find and question Coyote. Cherry Bomb. Esto que... Ah, mira, es un teléfono para llamar un taxi. Está de pinga. La jukebox. Eric Mersman. Otro Eric. Nerps. Ok, entonces vamos a preguntarle a Cherry Bomb. I just link booze, but the union is known for its diverse clientele. Ask around, you'll probably find someone who can get you what you're looking for. Now, how about a drink? Beer. She starts to turn away when a man with the face of a survivor and the zeal of a convert tugs at her arm hard. It's clear the two have a history. They try to keep their voices low, but the intensity of their conversation makes them easy to overhear. Cherry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you could end up dead or worse. The Ripper's out there, and he is real. That last killing happened just down the block. And now Coyote's missing. They'll probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, Cherry Bomb, think. Think, Cherry Bomb, think. Epa, ya, ¿qué carajo está haciendo Shinji ahí abajo? ¿Eso no es Shinji? Get on the damn robot, damn it. I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting a PH freaking D from UW in neuroprosthetics. Is that how you pronounce this shit? Studying under Ojimons, maybe. And how am I paying for it? Bartending, tips. There are faster ways for a Baron's girl to earn that kind of scratch, but I'm not taking them. So what do you want from me? I want what you want. A better life. A better word for everyone. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that. The Universal Brotherhood. Eso suena como si Universal Channel se hubiese convertido en una empresa, multicorporación, vaina, no sé. I've heard this all before. This isn't some trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different now. The Brotherhood. Cherry Bomb's pretty face is hard. Armored and lipstick and low expectations. Bro, the Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich Bellevue types who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations. O sea que son mormones. No, sí, mormones, huh? This isn't about money. It's about binding the world together in brotherhood. Come with me. Attend the discovery meeting. Get to the core of who you are. I heard Len Telestrian give a talk last night called The New Family of the Sixth World. Maricos, son mormones. Son mormones. What the fuck? I've got a family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlifes and whores, and I'd choose them over any of your Brotherhood members. Now, Buzz, I need to get back to work. With body language that leaves no question that the conversation is over, Cherry Bomb turns her back on him. Sorry, I got interrupted. Boyfriend find religion. Ha ha ha! Okay. Sorry you had to go through that. Sounds like you've got big plans for yourself. I heard he's got the strength of the righteous, doesn't he? Her pretty eyes narrow. Something like that. You've got a look that says that you're not just here for the entertainment. Are you a badge? Do I look like a cop? She flutters her eyelashes. ¿Cómo coño se hace eso? No, baby, you look like someone who knows the shadows. We are trained to spot a bronze the minute they walk in here. Something I can help you with? I have a few questions. Ask away. Tell me about this place. Some come here for booze, some for companionship, others are looking for something they can't get anywhere else. If it's illegal or immoral, and it can be bought, sold, rented, or consumed, you can probably find it here. The Union seems to attract people like you. Who was that you were talking to? Shane, old boyfriend. He used to work here. Then one day he saw a billboard for the Universal Brotherhood, and that was that. Went to a meeting, made new friends, moved in with them. I was happy for him, until he started coming around trying to recruit me. I don't need that dreck. That guy mentioned Coyote. She here? She looks worried. No, I think she's away on business. Business, huh? Is she a shaman? Well, with a name like Coyote? She laughs. No, she shot a coyote once, thinking it was a shaman who double-crossed her. We've been calling her Coyote ever since. Uh-huh. Her face falls. She's been missing for a couple of days now. Some people think the Reaper got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. Who runs this place? I want to talk to them. That'll be Mrs. Kubota. She's in the back room. You can't miss her. Whiz. Nil Sweat. Ever hear the name Sam Watts? She nods. Sam was a regular customer and a regular pain in the ass for as long as I've been here. Talked big game, but he was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, it went straight to his head. Chips, drugs, or booze. Coyote had a soft spot for him, though. Did you see Sam on the night he died? No. That was Coyote's shift. Talk to you later. Eric Mersman. That's not how Coyote does it. Hey guy, I got some extra outfits I'm trying to unload. You want first dibs? I'll take a look. Okay. ¿Cuánto dinero tengo? 1700. Ajá, ¿esto qué hace? Alley Punk. Secure ninja clothing. Dress one step above a street ganger. HP más 3. Dodge más 1. The tourist look. Just toss it on and head on out. Perfect for working in the shop. Intelligence más 1. Okay. Salish runner. Clothes directly imported from the Salish Scythe Council. Thaumaturgic armor, willpower, black hat, intelligence mahuno, secure adept clothing, basic clothing for the Shadowrunning adept, secure clothing, basic clothing for a Shadowrunner, Shadowrunning decker, mage, regger, samurai, shaman. Entonces vamos a ponerme... Vamos a usar esto, ¿qué más? Sí, confirm. Ajá. Bro. What? Why do I have this many? Why do I have this many? What? Confirm. Okay, whatever. Está fea, not gonna lie. Okay. No thanks. Entonces, vamos a seguir buscando por acá. Nerps. Sweeten the deal. Your reps don't merit it. Hey, what's up, you guys? Having a nice night out there? That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, keep doing your stuff. Whatever. Gin Parks. Wyvern's Tooth. ¿Qué es esto? The Asian woman's expression reads open for business, but her demeanor reads dealer, rather than companion. She has a jack on her neck. I don't see it. A gun on her hip and a chip on her shoulder. Okay. She eyes you with a sneer. You look like you could use some firepower. Something simple. I got guns so smart they practically fire themselves. You looking for tech? Got some of that too. If that's the way you roll. Babe? Nice, tiene pistola. Tiene un machete. Nice, tiene un machete. Voy a comprar el machete. Y voy a comprar esta pistola, ¿será? Ya. Ahora sí, estoy empistolado. Este se sale. Y este lo paso. Ya, este sale. Le paso para acá y paso para allá. Eso es. Así está. Muy bien. Confirmar. Thanks. Aquí hay un tipo. Mr. Clue. O Clown. No sé. Ah, pero quiero hablar con él. Posted at the doorway to the VIP section is a tower of troll muscle wrapped in an impossibly tailored suit. Whether the product of good genes or expensive aftermarket cosmetic work, the troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face, and his polished tusks and goatee accentuate the set of a lantern jaw. Welcome. Please behave yourself. Will do. You get trouble in here often? Nothing a stern look can't usually solve. You have business here? Looking into the desk of Sam Watts. I was a friend of Sam Watts. Know him? Sure. Everyone here knew Sam. Shame to lose a part of the family. There's a sharpness in Clue's eyes. The look of a man who has seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. In your role here, I suppose you often escorted Sam to the door? Yes, albeit gently. Sam was a drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. Usually. What about the night he died? It was a bit agitated, didn't catch the specifics. Might have been over a woman. Though I was going to have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival gangers posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead. Thanks for the info. No problem. Si no es mucha molestia, necesito pasar. Johnny Clean. Es el señor limpio. Lol. The man is dressed like a janitor but is wearing unusually clean overalls. He is tall, rail thin, and has a cunning look in his eyes that says he's more than just a maintenance man. Howdy, name's Johnny Clean. You new? Yeah, first time, just getting a look at the place. Well, enjoy yourself. This looks like your type of place. I'm just sweeping up a bit. Okay. How much? Huh. ¿Y este qué está haciendo? ¿Qué está haciendo este man? ¿Qué carajo? No entiendo qué carajo está haciendo, weón. Ay, Dios. Ok, aquí está cuota. Noog. A ver. Okay. Covered in glowing magical talismans and fetishes, the troll does not seem fully of this world. He mumbles to himself constantly, apparently participating in several conversations at once, but with entities you can neither see nor hear. Mutter. I told you it's not like that at all. Mutter. Bring me proof and you shall have it. Mutter. I am honored, Your Majesty. Mutter. That was why I said to use mustard instead of catsup. Mutter. Forgive me, Jean, I was a fool. Mutter. He looks you in the eye, his other conversations on hold. You may peruse my magical wares and see their glory. I'd like to view your wares. Power bolt. Okay. Mana ball. Fuck. A magical explosion that ignores normal armor and targets willpower. Okay. Weaken armor. Decreases the target's armor by 1 less to rounds. Okay. Shaman, mage. Okay. Okay. Exit. That's pretty cool. Mrs. Kubota. Señora, disculpe la grosería, ¿no? Pero yo creo que usted tendría que ser asiática para tener ese apellido, pero bueno, está bien, yo no soy... Yo pues asumo que pues eso es cosa pues de ser un vaina cyberpunk, así que bueno. Mrs. Kubota watches you cross the room, sizing you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see that she's of mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanor says, "This is my house. Mess with it all at your peril." But her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Konbanwa. Good evening. My, but aren't you a big, powerful orc? Are you enjoying the Seamstresses Union? There should be there should be plenty of for a man like you to enjoy. She eyes you closely. Or is this business? I'm tempted to ask what's upstairs. I am also tempted to, yes? I just need a moment of your time, Miss Kubota. I have topics to discuss. No quiero, yo quiero darle la primera. But not tempted enough? She laughs. Tell me, oh my. En serio? What is it you're looking for? I'm looking for information. She eyes you suspiciously. Of course you are. Knowledge is power, nay? 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 So I've been told. Soka. Make it stop. Oh my god. And why should I help you? Sam Watts. I'm looking for his killer. Her face brightens, amused. Ah, so you are the little insurance policy he would go on about when he was drunk. His avenging angel. His avenging angel who would strike back for him from beyond the grave. What do you want to know? How well did you know Sam? I knew him. We all did. Sam was a regular here. Whenever he could beg or borrow enough nuyen to become altered in some way, drugs, chips, alcohol, it didn't matter to Sam as long as he was bent. He was always looking for his next fix. He clung to his place. No, he clung to this place like it was his lifeline, and we treated him as part of the family, even if none of us truly like him, except Coyote. Sorry, me acabo de quitarme un momento los auriculares y obviamente eso también mueve el micrófono porque de repente me empezó a picar la oreja. Never mind. Did you see Sam on the night of his death? He was here, quite inebriated, creo, as he often was. Coyote was working bar that night, and she informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Clue, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jake escort Sam out the back door to the alley. That was the last I saw of either of them. Why is this place called the Seamstresses Union? During the gold rush years, there was a census, and the politicians wanted as high a number as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster their numbers, they decided to include all the working girls, of which there were many, to the rolls. However, given the times, they could not list the girls' true occupations, so they entered them all as seamstresses. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she named it the Seamstresses Union, so potential workers would know that they would be treated fairly here, and thus a rich tradition was born. So you're a former seamstress? No. Perhaps when we know each other more, I will reveal more about myself. For now, enjoy the union. One more question. Can you tell me where to find Coyote? Her face darkens. Would that I could. I have not seen her in 2 days. She is a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I fear for her. If she's dangerous, why fear for her? Please, if you are what I think you are, you know. There is always someone more dangerous. Her room is upstairs. If you are looking for her, I invite you to examine it. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she's missed 2 shifts now and cannot be reached on her comm. It is unlike her. If something has happened, I would not have an action on my conscience. Here's the key. Okay, muchas gracias. ¿Y esto? A ver, ¿qué es esto? There's a mid-grade security panel attached to the nearby door. It's set to require a password for entry. Ah, no tengo decking. Sorry. A ver, ¿esto qué es? Chamo, si mi cuarto está feo, este está peor. Náguara. A ver. Coño, este está el doble de peor. Looks like Coyote keeps her clothes in boxes on the floor. Ah, a ver, este de Chicago. A frame painting of the Chicago skyline done in a stylized silhouette. The stand is littered with action movies and cigarette butts. Coyote's bed has a diary with several papers sticking out of it. Okay, now. Necesito ir un segundito al baño, así que ya vengo.
Bueno, hora de proseguir. ¿Agarró? ¿Agarró? Parece que agarró. Sí, parece que agarró. Ok. Anyways, volviendo. Ahora sí. Vamos a ver si esta vez no se pone mongólico el OBS. Lo bueno fue que hice un save y debería estar exactamente donde lo dejé. So, ya. No me moví desde que regresé, así que ahí debería estar igual. Ok. Entonces, vamos a ver. Había quedado aquí en la cama de esta mujer, dice. Coyote's bed has a diary with several papers sticking out of it. Open the diary to the first paper. There is a receipt stuck between the pages and a diary entry. Inspect the receipt. A receipt for a Browning max power pistol from Jen Park downstairs with a note saying how big guns on hot woman turn her on. Okay. Read the diary entry. I came back from my shift to find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping on our apartment floor. It's getting fragging ridiculous. I want to be with him, with the real Paco, but this cutter drag keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different with the gang. It's how I make cash, baby, he always says. I try to tell him he doesn't need the cash. I can support us both with what I make at the Seamstresses Union, but he still goes on these runs with these bozos all over my floor. I feel like he's just seeing how far he can push me before I kick him out. I try to be patient, but why does it have to be all one way? As soon as the last cutter was out the door, I lost it. I told him if he ever pulled drag like that again, that he would be sleeping in the alley. Of course, he begged and pleaded with me, telling me it wouldn't happen again. I don't want to deal with this anymore, but I don't want him to leave. He's the reason I got through all that stuff last year. Got my bartending license, got this apartment and this life. I know he cares about me and loves me, more than his involvement with the cutters. I just wish I could slice out that gang from our life together. Slice out the fear that comes along with it. Ok, vamos a la otra página. Segundo. Fuck. What? The paper has a handwritten poem on it and a diary entry. A ver el poema. Let's just say that Paco should stick to guns and motorcycles and leave the poetry to others. Ok, muchas gracias. No quería leer nada muy horrible. Sometimes it seems like Paco reads my mind or my diary. Maybe he does the latter. You wouldn't be surprised. Hi, Paco. Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the cutters once. He leaves the apartment with a "see you in a few hours, babe," and returns later without comment. I don't know if it's really going to help for us to avoid the subject in conversation completely, but I have felt better without a constant arguing about it. The last 2 nights I've come home from work to Paco waiting up for me, slouching on the old dumpster couch with an oval 4 inches from his face. I imagine that as I turn the key in the door, I imagine that as I turn the key in the door, he perks up and makes himself look especially studious. For when I get the door open, he seems superficially surprised to see me, but I love this little act. Third, there's a receipt and an old photograph stuck between the pages. Look at the picture. The picture shows a young girl with caramel skin and dark brown hair. She has a snake wrapped around her arm, yet she is smiling. The back of the photograph has shadows crawled on it. Inspect the receipt. A COD receipt for a special order. 5 pounds of zebra meat from Maury's Meat Emporium, located near Pike Place Market. Carne de cebra. Carne de cebra. Okay. Okay. Fourth. A receipt for a wall safe installed near the bathroom door set to a combination of 342436. Necesito un papel. Aquí tengo un papel. 342436. Okay. Ok. Listo, se todo. Ajá. ¿Esto es un espejo roto? The broken mirror was hiding a small safe. Oh. The safe beeps cheerfully in response and the door comes open. Ah, yo pensaba que tenía que poner yo el código. Aquí dice Coyote's computer is ancient, probably fished it out of a junkyard. Eso es ancient, en serio. Coño, chavo, me está haciendo sentir mal. Ajá. And the cracked display is covered with fingerprints. Tapping the keyboard causes the dust cake fans to spin up only to display on screen. Password? Without a password, the only other button on screen is a password recovery option. Please answer 3 security questions to reset password. Question 1. Your first childhood pet. Paco, Fido, Shadow, Teddy, George, Fluffy. Shadow. Answer stored. Question 2. Your favorite musical act. Concrete Dreams. Answer stored. What is the name of your hometown? Chicago. Answer stored. Your security answers were incorrect. Okay. I guess. Fichetti frag grenade. Action movies. Ónchale, Okay. No, pero me parece que en ninguno de estas cosas está la contraseña de esta caraja. Entonces no entiendo. ¿Esto es una puerta para entrar para acá? ¿Se puede entrar para acá? No se puede entrar para acá. No se puede entrar para acá. Ok. Para acá tampoco va a entrar. Creo. Can I? I wonder. Oh, I can't. Fuck. That's strange. Creo que voy a tener que hacerlo a lo bruto. Ajá. Starfire. Denver. Were incorrect. Ok. Entonces, tal. Elementals. Ya le di Chicago y Denver. Entonces, New York. Incorrect. Ok. Entonces, Fido. Shield Wall. Portland. No. Teddy. Starfire ya leí también, creo. The Shadows. Seattle. Madre. Fluffy. Shield Wall. Berlin. No tengo idea entonces. Esta madre. Coño. In boxes on the floor. Ónchale. No, pues nada, me retiro de acá. ¿Qué más? Vamos a revisar aquí. Como que no hay nada para ver, ¿no? Aquí no hay nada para ver. No, entonces me toca bajar. ¿Qué más da? No tengo de otra. Ok, a ver, vamos a hablar con la señora Cuota. La señora Quebota. How can I help you? Do you know Paco? He's a ganger, a member of the Cutters. He's a good kid in a nasty line of work. I warned Coyote against getting too attached to that type. They don't live long. Have you heard of Maury's Meat Emporium? Her face twists in disgust. No, I am a vegetarian. ¿Por qué siempre tiene que ser así? Yo siento que todas las carajas, si no es que muchas de las carajas en juegos así tienen que ser, bueno, no importa. Do you know Jen Park sold Coyote a gun recently? I'd be more surprised if she hadn't. Bouncers can deal with most of the troublemakers, but around here you need a gun just to take trash out to the dumpster. Coño, aquí también yo no tengo a nadie que me esté vendiendo un arma. ¿Cómo hago, chamo? Yo también quiero una. Ay, ya que me piqué el ojo. Do you know if Coyote had any childhood pets? I never ask about the past. None of us do. Coyote's real name is Gina. That is the most personal information I have about her. Do you know Coyote's favorite band? Indeed I do. She plays her Starfire records so loud you can hear them down here. I've told Mr. Clue to have her turn that direct down more than once. Do you know what city Coyote is from? Not to sound like I don't care about the girl, but I never thought to ask. Just assume she was from around here. I'll see you're around. O sea que entonces ahora el detalle aquí es que tengo, creo que 3 respuestas. O sea, creo que tengo las 3 respuestas, pero al mismo tiempo no las tengo. A ver, vamos a darle de nuevo. A ver, sería... Vamos a ver, Shadow, Starfire y Chicago. Nice. Your password has been reset to NQPABDST. For security, never write down your password. Logging you in. Great. Gané 3 de karma. Okay. The computer has a basic list of applications. Calendar, contacts, access history, calendario. 3 days ago, meet with Delilah about gig. Today, meet Paco for date at Pike Place Market, due in 30 minutes. Contact. Coyote's contact list has exactly 1 entry, someone named Paco. There's no comlink number or other contact information for him available. This does not seem like a very useful list of contacts. Access history. Chamo, no le revise la historia, no le revise la historia de internet, no! A quick scan of her recent searches shows that Coyote has been reading a great deal about hellhounds. What? What? It also suggests more than a casual interest in vintage action figures. ¿Es un coleccionista, tal vez? Ok, nos vamos. How can I help you? Coyote has a date with Paco at Pike Place Market in the next half hour. If you would go down there, it might bring me peace of mind. I'll call a cab for you. It should be able to get you there in time. Gambate kudasai. Good luck. Cringe. No sé por qué o sea, honestamente no sé por qué carajo me da tanto cringe, pero... a ver, un segundo. ¿Para acá qué hay? ¿No me dejan entrar a pasar? No, no me dejan entrar para acá. Ok, no importa. Yo estoy full HP, ok. Take a cab to Pike Place Market. Yep. You catch a cab from Touristville to Pike Place Market in a merciful, quiet ride that takes you from probably going to be mugged to probably going to pay too much for your drinks. Compared to the urban wasteland of the Barrens, the downtown area is filled with modern buildings, light streets, and unbarred shops, all living beneath the shadows of massive corporate arcologies. For many, these arcologies are home. For others, they are hulking monuments to where the world went wrong. Famous for its fishmongers, Pike Place Market has been around since the early 1900s, overlooking the bay. Now it's a market for all things, legal and illegal, a melting pot of the haves and have-nots. Even though most of the shops are closed, the sights, sounds, and smells of the market hit you from the moment you step out of the cab. O sea que básicamente la ciudad completa tiene que ponerse desodorante, ¿verdad, chamo? Qué cochinada. ¿Y esto qué es? Join us and change the world. Patrick. The handsome young man turns away from the crowd and the handsome young man turns away from the crowd and fixes you with his full, completely undivided attention. Sir, you are a beautiful orc, but you could be so much more. Sí, no, gracias. Refurbished flowers for sale. Scent juice for sale. What? What? Hey, seen my friend around? Tall lady, dreads. Paco. Este es. Marico, es un reggaetonero, weón. Marico, es un reggaetonero. What the fuck? The kid in front of you sports the trademark yellow of the Cutters gang. Young, clean-shaven, he stands like he owns the street and everyone on it. He seems distracted though, glancing around with increasing agitations. He looks over as you approach. Watch yourself, Trug. What do you want? You wouldn't happen to be looking for Coyote, would you? That's none of your fragging business. Who the hell are you? Relax, we're on the same team. I was just at the union. Your girlfriend's gone missing, and I'm helping to find her. The tough guy swagger seems to drain out of Paco. The cutter is gone, and before you stands a kid in a yellow jacket that doesn't quite fit. Coyote's missing? Oh man, that would explain. She was supposed to meet me here over an hour ago. Look, sorry for getting in your face like that. What else do you know? If she's missing, I need to find her. Do you know a fixer named Mr. Delilah? Coyote had a meeting with him a few days ago. Mr. Delilah. Delilah me suena más un nombre de tipa. Ever heard of a place called Morris Meat Market? Coyote had received from some zebra meat from there. Vamos a darle con ese sí que más. What, you've been rummaging through her stuff? Yeah, that shop just down the block. What the hell she would need zebra meat for, though? Beats me. Do you know a fixer named Mr. Delilah? I know of him, sure. Blake doesn't allow any cutters to take side gigs, though. So I got no reason to deal with him. Coyote hasn't said anything about taking the work. Wait a minute. Drek! I know where she went. Damn, why couldn't she wait? Damn it! Paco, slow down. Where did she go? The Real Apartments. The landlord, Stevie J, runs a drug ring out of that hellhole. Coyote grew up there. Doesn't like to talk about it much. She's been looking for a way to settle the score with that guy for years. A few days back, I heard Mr. Delilah was looking for runners to steal some sort of item out from under Stevie J's nose. She must have taken the job, I'm sure of it, and if his thugs caught her, there's a grim determination in Paco's eyes. I am going over there. You coming? I mean, don't worry, we'll get her back. Damn right we will. Find Morris Meat Emporium. Tengo que encontrar el emporio de la carne de Mauri. A ver. ¿Dónde está el emporio de la carne de Mauri? Aquí está. Money. The small meat stands presents an enormous diversity of dead animals, from cow and canine to the exotic and paranormal. Paranormal? The pictures of the back on the back of the stand feature a much older version of the man in front of you. As soon as he notices Paco, the proprietor's eyes become hard and angry. What do you want? You know we can afford more. Relax, man. My friend just has a question. Everything cool here? Yeah, everything's well. Manny continues to stare daggers in Paco's direction. My name's Manny. Now what do you want? Do you know someone named Coyote? Nope. I don't go in much for that shaman stuff. What would someone want to buy zebra meat for? Some people eat it, but I wouldn't recommend it. Tough as nails. We mostly sell it to corp security teams who use it to reward their hellhounds. The flamers go crazy for the stuff for some reason. Oh, Drake. That's why Coyote wanted zebra meat. Everyone talks about the pet hellhound Stevie J keeps locked up somewhere in the Royale. And if she never picked it up... Whatever, anything else? I'll look it up. Yeah, I got it right here. 2 days past the pickup time. Didn't think anyone was going to come for it. Here, it's all yours now. What's your problem with Paco? Why don't you ask him? What the hell is that supposed to mean? It means that your gang likes to stroll through here and relieve us merchants of our nuyen. My dad stood up to them and he's still in the hospital. Look, that's not my problem. I'm at the bottom of the cutter ranks anyway. I couldn't do drag about that even if I wanted to. Tell that to my dad. I don't have time for this. We need to find Coyote. Bueno, vamos. Ahora... Oh shit, la policía. Oh shit. Whomst. As your eyes adjust to the flashing lights, you spot the body of a woman dead on the pavement behind the police line. Panic spreads across Paco's face. Oh no, is that Coyote? This isn't happening. God damn it. Pull yourself together. Take a look. Is that her? Paco steps forward and breathes a huge sigh of relief. No, it's not her. Thank God. Look, let's not hang out here too long, alright? Too many Lone Star pics around. Paco looks over at the victim again. It is too bad, whatever happened here. I'm not going to let anything like this happen to Coyote. Vamos a preguntar. The Ripper took her eyes, dicen. I'm living in Seattle. I've seen her at the shack. A tall, emotionless Lone Star officer blocks entry to the crime scene. Behind her, you spot the lively face of the Orkin Riders Coroner Dresden. Ehele. This is an active Lone Star investigation. Please step away from the barrier. I'm here to see Coroner Dresden. And who might you be? It's alright, officer, he's with me. Nice. The officer looks at you with poorly concealed skepticism. Okay then, make it quick. Lying on the pavement is the body of a young human female. Her eyes have been gouged. Coño, no alcancé a leer bien. Bueno, President. So, what brings you out here? Out on the trail of the dead man's killer? Coincidence, believe it or not. I take it I've stumbled across another Ripper murder. Yeah, that's what it looks like. As you can see, the Ripper went for the eyes this time. Pretty clean work, I gotta hand it to him. Our Ripper knows what he's doing. Or she, I suppose. What do you know about the victim? Well, not much. Dresden scratches his head absent-mindedly, probably breaking some sort of sanitation protocol. She's been dead for about 3 hours. Her name was Lucy Warden. Worked at the Stuffer Shack just around the corner. Looks like she was just leaving work when it happened. Can you tell if she was subdued in some way before her eyes were removed? That's a strange thing. They don't seem to be any signs of a struggle, not a single bruise on her body. Yet she was clearly alive when the eyes were taken. Died of blood loss shortly thereafter. As to what knocked her out, I won't know until I can run some tests back at the lab. I thought you ran the Redmond franchise. Isn't Pike Place a little too far from home? Yeah, well, I don't really mind the change of scenery. The coroner for the downtown branch is out on maternity, so I told management that I'd cover for her on this one. Plus, I want this sicko caught. What about the bite marks on her arm? Ah, completely unrelated. It appears some wild dogs dragged the body out here from the alley sometime after her death. Any sign of magic use here? There was evidence of an unusual explosion in the alley where Sam died. Now there's an interesting thought. No, nothing obvious though. I'm sure when McCloskey shows up, he'll call in a full magical forensics team though, just to be sure. So the Ripper takes Sam Watt's liver and this woman's eyes. Any theories? Trophies of some sort, I suppose. Probably of some symbolic significance to the killer. Beyond that, I couldn't speculate. That's enough questions. Thanks, Tristan. Hey, I figure if I help you out, there's a better chance to get this scumbag off the streets a little sooner. McCloskey wants the Ripper in a cell, sure, but he couldn't care less if it takes another dozen murders. Good luck out there, eh? Speaking of McCloskey, you should probably get going soon before he shows up. Officer Aguirre. Matt, está bien. The plainclothes Lone Star officer before you sports a techie hat and a crooked grin to match. So you're the one who's working for the dead man, eh? McCloskey warned us you might be sniffing around after the Ripper. Lucky for you, I got here before McCloskey. I'm Officer Aguirre. Pleased to meet you. Now, seeing as this crime scene is going nowhere fast, what can I do for you? What can you tell me about the murder that took place here? Not much, really. We know it was about 3 hours ago, and we know that her eyes have been surgically removed. Didn't need Dresden to figure that much out. He's been looking at the body, though, so he might have more. Me, I have been scanning the rest of the scene and looking for witnesses, but no luck so far. Damn Ripper might as well be a ghost. I take it you and McCloskey don't exactly see eye to eye. Let's just say McCloskey and I have conflicting interests. Do you have any leads on the Reaper that I should know about? Ha, plenty, if you are McCloskey. But the truth is, we are as clueless as you probably are. Thanks. Hey, hold on a minute there. You haven't put in a donation for the Lonely Orphans Fund. The what? Yeah, see, you make a contribution to the fund, I put you on the list and let you know the next time we find any orphans that you might be interested in. Well, I'm always interested in finding out about any new orphans you discover. Excellent. Shall we say 300 yen? Bro, really? No, ratero de mierda, está bien pues. His face splits into a wide grin. Excellent, I'll start an account for you. If you get any useful new leads on the Ripper, I'll give you a call. Now, I'd better get back to work before McCloskey shows up. See you around. Namo. Elf. Chamo. The elf standing before you may quite possibly be the ugliest elf you've ever seen. For sure he is. An old-fashioned bout tie give him the looks of an undertaker from centuries past. He notices you approaching and locks eyes with you, smiling a thin, unnerving smile. Hello there, stranger. May I inquire, do you know which organ grinder's facility this body will be removed to? Why would you want to know something like that? The elf giggles, a strange, high-pitched warble you would not expect to emerge from his misshapen face. Just a hobby. Never mind that, though. A good evening to you and your friend the coroner. Right. Off we go. Wanna buy some BLT? No, BTL? No sé qué es eso. Glad there's no trolls around here. Okay. Chamo, me van estos tipos así con los trajes y esta vaina todo así se ve como si fuesen mormones o una vaina. No sé. No way. Blind Lucy? Frank. The orc before you wears the standard Stuffer Shack employee getup. The uniform is well kept and well fitted, but the tears streaming down his large, crooked face do little to improve his appearance. He does not seem to notice your approach. Oi, friend. Everything okay? No. The orc takes a deep breath before looking up. That's my friend on the pavement over there, Blind Lucy. We worked here 3 years together, and now, well, I guess the Ripper got her. Blind Lucy? Well, Lucy wasn't completely blind, but she was legally blind. She had to wear these huge glasses and hold things right up to her face, but she got new eyes about a year ago. I see. Any idea how she scored the new eyes? No, she wouldn't talk much about it. Just called it her stroke of good luck. I guess that luck ran out. Seen anyone strange in the store lately? I see weird stuff every day. It's a stuffer shack. But no, nothing stranger than usual. Did Lucy have any enemies? No. Did she have any creditors? No. Well then, do you have any requests? Well, I'm not sure. I know she had an ugly breakup with her boyfriend after getting those new eyes put in. That guy was pretty upset for some reason and wouldn't leave Lucy be, until she filed for a restraining order. That all seemed to die down a while ago, though. When was the last time you saw Lucy? Here at the shack, earlier today. I think she was heading to the market to meet a friend. Hell, I was going to join her on my way home, but we got some last-minute customers. He sighs. That's all I needed to know. Thanks for your help, and I am sorry for your loss. Wait, you wouldn't happen to be part of the investigation, would you? I'm in my own way. Why do you ask? Well, Lucy had this necklace, an intricate little carving of a dragonfly on it. Wore it every day. Said her mom gave it to her when she left Denver. Anyway, you know how Lone Star is. All of her stuff will be bagged and placed in evidence storage until the seventh world awakens. I just thought if you could somehow get that necklace back before Lone Star cleans everything up, I could send it back to her family. I feel like I owe her that much. Vamos a ver si puedo. Thank you for your help, friend. You know where to find me. Vamos a ver si puedo... No creo poder, seguramente me van a regañar. You scan the ground near Lucy's body and spot a small wooden object, mostly hidden beneath the dead woman's hair. This must be the necklace Frank was talking about. A thin broken cord trails off to one side. It must have snapped during the struggle. Hello again. Can I help you? I need to take the victim's necklace with me. It might help in my investigation. Well, if it'll help you, that means it won't be helping McCluskey. Officer Aguirre reaches down, picks up the necklace, and hands it to you. Thanks. Yeah, sure thing. Good luck out there. Nice. No me regañaron. Ya, pero este loco tiene algo más que decirme, yo no sé. Did you notice a particularly ugly elf standing over there in the crowd earlier? Huh? Where? He's gone now, but he was asking about the body, wondering which organ grinder's facility it will be taken to. Interesting. Well, there's those who might be interested in purchasing some of her parts, sure, but that's pretty poor form to inquire at the site of a murder. An ugly elf, eh? I'll keep an eye out. It shouldn't be hard to spot if he comes back around. Sergeant Aguirre over there seems pretty friendly. Can I trust him? He chuckles. Yeah, that sounds about right. Any opportunity to get in McCluskey's way, he'll take it. If it's leashy, sure. I'd take Aguirre over McCluskey any day of the week. Thank you. Anytime. What? ¿Y por qué todavía sigue hablando con él? Ok, nada, no importa. Anytime. ¿Nos vamos? Vamos a hablar con Frank. Hola. Were you able to find Lucy's necklace? I've got it right here, Frank. You can send this to her family now. As he takes the necklace from you, you can sense a weight lifting from Frank's shoulders. I'm glad I can do this much for Lucy. At least... Thank you, friend. I owe you. Happy to help. Y este junkie tiene un arma. Hey guy, do you have any extra nuyen? Just need some Zoom from the shack over there. Sure, he's a survivor. Thanks, Shammer. ¿En serio? Ok. Pensé que iba a haber algo más. A ver. Come on, guy. Let's go find Coyote. Okay, I'm ready. The Royale Apartments. You roll up you roll up on the most impressive bit of tenement squalor you have ever seen in a long time. There's few street lamps here, and what light there is flickers with uncertainty. Most of the buildings are damaged and tagged. The smell of old rotting trash mixed with you don't want to know it's overwhelming. It is no wonder people living here turn to be the elves. Anything's better than this. The better than life chip is the newest drug on the market. You don't need a good life. You can slot someone else's, live through them, and wreck your brain in the process. Okay. The front doors of the Royale apartments aren't even locked. As you step inside, you can hear a junkie crying for another hit. It's time to find Coyote and find out what she knows about the night of Sam's murder. The Royale apartments. What a hole. Can't imagine what it was like for Coyote growing up here. A hellhole full of junkies. Looks like Stevie G's gets their rent money and their drug money. If Coyote's here, we have to hurry. She's got, but well. Ah, su madre. Keep Paco alive, verga. These BDL guys pays to stay well informed. They may have known she was coming. Hey you. Please, can you spare some Nyan? My cred stick's a little light too, lady. What can you do for me in exchange? I got nothing left to give, guy. It all goes to BDLs. Everything. Please, just a few, Nyan. Maybe I can credit you for some information. Have you seen a woman come through here today, armed and looking for trouble? Yes. No. Hell, what do you want me to say? I'll tell you anything. Everything. Please? You're too far gone to help me, or anyone. Qué loco esto. Sad old man. Aquí esto está cerrado. Hey, stop nosing around. No quiero. Looks like there's a hole in the wall behind this old dresser. Move it. The wall is crumbling here. Through a hole you can see a rickety stairwell lit up. The wall is crumbling here. Through a hole you can see a rickety stairwell lit up, but it seems that it can only be accessed through the locked door, the locked apartment next door. Okay. ¿Y este qué? You're not from around here, are ya? Where all the snooping? Easy, Grams. I'm just looking for information. Then I'm gone. Bad day to come around here unexpected. Bit of a commotion upstairs. Stevie's men are twitchy. This pretty young thing came through earlier. Snooping around like you two are. I could tell she weren't here for BDLs. Don't know how she got upstairs, but there's a lot of more gunfire there than there's usually in this time of day. That's not good. Did you see her come back down again? Plan on doing anything about it? Do I look like a 3DO action star to you? A couple of Stevie's men came around asking what anyone saw. Kept my mouth shut, I did. Where's Stevie holed up? He's got the whole top floor all to himself. Fancies himself the king around here. Tell me how to get into that stairwell, old man. Why should I? I didn't survive this long rolling over for every thug's demands. You've already stuck out your neck to help us. We'll find another way. Well, I guess. No, voy a salvar por si acaso. Save. Yep. Ah, verga. Stop your pleading. Your boy has steps and we're collecting. Please, Riker, no. He is my son. Se llama Simp. Well, se llama Simp. Bro. Riker, get your ass back in your squad before I break something else. I'll send him upstairs instead. You want me to give him to Stevie? Maybe after he kills that girl we caught. You pig! Give Zipper back now or you'll bleed on me. Zipper's gone. Get yourself a new kid. Oh god, no, please no. Ya se fue el señor Simp. Buenas, señor Simp. Combat Steam then increases quickness 2 and AP1 for 5 rounds. Would you like to do stash? Confirm. Buenas, señor Sim, ¿cómo está usted? This is my home, get out. What was that all about? Why do you care? It's my son. The bastard took my son. Who took your son? One of Stevie J's goons, Riker. He runs that filthy BTL squad around across the hall. My son, Zipper, he's not a strong boy, and Riker knows it. Lured him in with those damn chips. Better than life? Ha! What life? And now they're torturing him in there. What's a BTL? What do they need your son? They don't have BTL where you're from? It's an illegal type of Simpsons recording, you know? A recording of brain patterns or something. They slot it into your head and it's like you're there living whatever it was they recorded, but these guys remove all the safety limiters from the Simpsons and get people addicted. Riker over there has his own recording studio so he can make his own product. They are using my son as a guinea pig to record a torture BTL so that his boss DBJ Upstars can torture anyone he likes just by slotting the chip. Doesn't even have to lay a hand on them. Overheard them say they have special guests up in the penthouse right now. That must be Coyote. They've got her up there. Keep it together, Braco. She's still alive. Stay frosty. She'll be okay if we keep our heads. Are you with me? Yeah, you're right. I'll be okay. What about my son? Well, I don't know, mister. You haven't told me anything else. I'll see if I can save your son while we're saving our friend. Thank you. Thank you. Save the man's son. Okay. An elevator gleams at the end of the hallway, out of place among the filth. BTL junkies twitch in the throes of their sordid dreams, at least as long as the no sé qué. Riker. Haven't seen you before, guy. Looking to go somewhere special? A scream echoes through the pipes of the rotten walls. Hard to tell where it came from. I heard you're in the middle of a recording session. Sure am. My gear is state of the art, if you can believe it. How about a tour of this amazing studio? Listen, guy, I'm too busy for your chit-chat. Buy something or get out. You're back. Decide what you want yet? I've got something for all kinds. What was that sound? He smiles with his mouth, but his eyes say predator. Who knows? Could be anything. Probably someone riding the wrong end of a Yakuza execution BTL. We get all kinds. I can hook you up if you're interested. Hi, Sia Luisa. Give me the kid and you may get to keep all your fingers. Not one for small talk, are ya? That old bastard sent you. How about I record your pain instead? No, pero venga para acá, pedazo de... A ver, no, machete. Venga para acá, no joda. Tómalo. Pussy 3, miércoles, ¿cómo le dicen? Falló, bueno. Help, help. Toma. Toma. Aquí. Y... Toma. Haha. The elevator slowly grinds into motion. Oh shit, this is not good. Wait. Oh fuck. Shit. Bueno, end. Trank. Toma. 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 Au. Royale elevator passcode. Nice. Toma. 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 Nice. Hmm? Wait. Donk. You access the computer. Recording studio. Settings for reboot. Hey Riker, what the hell? The buzzing and humming of nearby electronics come to a swift halt. Tickler. Who are you? Get out. Can't you see I'm working here? Leave now and never come back, and hurry before I change my mind. Whoa, okay guy, I'm gone. Go away, you pussy. Yes, I know. Zipper. Hey, what's up, my man? I don't know who you are, but thanks. You got lucky today, kid. If I were you, I'd play it safe from now on. You don't get lucky twice. Oof. I don't think I can move. Can you at least tell my dad? Yeah, sure. What? What's this? You take the BDL recording. Oh shit, no! ¿En serio? No, I don't want in. I don't want in with this nasty with this nasty shit. What the fuck? Okay, supongo que hablo con el señor Simp. Have you saved my son yet? Zipper's okay. He's pretty messed up though. I don't know how to thank you. Coño, con plata tal vez. ¡Epa! ¡Págueme! ¡Págueme! Tacaño. Ajá, ¿y ahora cómo hago yo acá? Porque siempre me manda para acá, pero... Bueno, pues no tengo manera de pasar para acá. No entiendo por qué me... Sad old man. You sure don't know anything about the stairwell? Ah, entonces, a ver, para ver. Ah, entonces creo que ya sé qué voy a hacer. Ya creo que supongo que si hablo con... Ah, no me deja hablar con esta bicha. No, coño. ¿Y aquí qué hay? Nada, aquí está todo cochino. Que aquí no parece haber nada. Entonces, a ver, vamos a buscar al señor. Preguntarle. Hola, ¿no me dejan hablar con ellos? Ñe chupe pam. Pues me voy para arriba. No puedo hacer nada más. Push the intercom button. Yeah, what do you want? I've got the video recording you're waiting for. About time. Give me a second here to send the elevator. Well, that worked. Muévelo, Paco. Métete en el elevador. Bueno, whatever. Looks like this elevator only goes to the penthouse. Pues para allá vamos. If we go up there, I'm not leaving until we find Coyote. Sí, yo sé. The penthouse suite. Stevie J's penthouse apartment might have been nice at one point in time. Classic, even. Perdón. Se me, se me fue el agua por donde no era. Uh-huh. But now it's filled with neon tube lighting, broken down furniture, piles of rubbish, and crates containing who knows what. Still, compared to the rest of what you've seen, it's possibly palatial. The only thing marring the penthouse pseudo-luxury is a woman's cry of pain in the distance, followed by laughter, someone being tortured for another's pleasure. Just step deeper into the apartment. The elevator judders to a halt. A burning smell... No sé, no terminé de leer. Mi nombre es Nerote y tengo un machetote. ¿Quién viene, pues? There they are. Yes, there I am. A raspy, a raspy, manic voice booms over the penthouse PA system. You really think you can come in here and shoot up my place? You know who I am. Who are you? Don't you want to know who I am? Haha. Crund. Stevie J. Oh, this is the guy. Okay. Toma. Mierda. ¿Qué mierda hice? Toma. ¡Ay, qué mentira! Falló. Está bueno. ¿What? What the fuck. Tómalo. Ah, la mierda. Increíble. Tómalo. Tómalo. ¡Au! Ah, es un cobarde. ¡Au! Bruh. Ahí va. Chanfles, fallé. Au, creo que me va a morir. Ay, la bicha a la oscura, eso es una ratada. Tómalo. Chamo. Au. Toma. Coño. Nice. Epa, no. Au. Sí, me va a morir. Me morí. ¿No me morí? Ok. Toma. Ok. Da. Qué caca. Oh shit. Mission failed, you're dead. Oh no. Restart level, ok. A ver, vamos a ver. Hmm. Como que voy a tener que utilizar este lugar para defenderme. Acá. Y Paco va a hacer lo mismo. Pasa para acá. Bro, what the fuck? Bueno, si el señor Kron quiere conocerme como Nerote con su machetote, pues tome uno y tome el otro. Usted tome uno y tome el otro. Bueno, ahí va. Au. Madre. A la puta. Ahí va. Uno menos. Tómelo. Au. Tómalo. Ah, chamo. Reload. Tómalo. Au. Tómalo. Tómalo. Toma. ¿Serio? Toma. A la puta. Qué mala leche. No pues. Agarre. Y agarre otra vez. Ajá, supone que... Ahí va, ya murió. But no, I can't. Ujú. Fue mejor idea de la que esperaba. The late Stevie J's passcodes. Ajá, y la otra bicha debería estar por aquí. De este lado. ¿Verdad? Hola. Thistle, Leyline. Whoa, shit. That looks like I heard. Oh, fuck. Ok. No veo nada para recoger por aquí. Ya significa que solamente me queda avanzar más. Ok, entonces me meto aquí. A ver. The room beyond the bars is a stinking jumble of burnt flesh and duck flop. An enormous hellhound, its fur streaked with whip marks, grows low. The eyes of a second hellhound burn menacingly in the corner. Shove the zebra meat through the bars. The hellhounds devoured the zebra meat in a few massive bites, and they let out a contented growl. Do nothing yet. ¿Puedo guardar aquí? Puedo guardar aquí, qué bien. Entonces, a ver. Quiero guardar. Y ahí sí abrí la puerta a ver qué hacen. Ajá. O sea, asumo que no va a hacer... That looked like it hurt. Uy. Ah. Coño. Coño. Ahí está. Ese. Alex. No, sí me da chance para acercarme y pegarle un machetazo. Ahí va. Toma. A la madre. Un solo totazo. Coyote. Hija, ¿qué te hicieron? By the time you got here, Becco. Who's your friend? Just another professional. I need to ask you some questions. Paco glares. Not now. Coyote, we need to get you back to the Union. Mrs. Kubota has that med lab in the basement. No. Now I need to finish the other thing I came here for. I need to find something for Mr. Delilah first. A stash of gems. Delilah? I thought you said you'd never do another deal with that man. Look, Paco, I needed an excuse to come back here and settle some debts. Figured I might as well get paid for it. Her voice is strong still, but her body's beginning to shake. Coyote, you need medical attention. Let's get out of here. Come on, Coyote. Let's go. Vámonos! Return to the Union. Despite Coyote's clear desire to stand on her own 2 feet, Paco needs to help her through the door into the seamstresses' union. Heads raise and the front room of the bar falls strangely silent. Paco stands by her side now, not speaking, his dark eyes flat with fury. Coyote presses her rag over her clawed-up face. She winces, but manages to keep control as she breathes in slow, deep breaths to manage the pain. Chama, la pronunciación mía es una vaina. Taking a closer look, you see her arm isn't much more than shreds of meat and broken bone held together by tendons and burned skin. Ouch! It'll be a miracle if she still has it by the end of the night. Ouch! Mrs. Kubota is tending bar herself when Paco Wall carries the mangled and bleeding coyote into the Union. As soon as the boss lady lays eyes on her missing bartender, the place gets quiet fast. By the time she rounds the bar to meet you, Coyote is the color of wet speckle, and there's something new in her eye. Fear. This woman has faced down hellhounds, but the sight of Mrs. Kubota has her staring at the floor and mumbling. Woman, how dare you miss 2 shifts and then come back and bleed on my floor? I'm sorry, Miss Kubota. I had a run that went bad. Soka, I can't see that. Your arm's a mess. What's this you could say it again? Do not answer. It will only upset me further. You caused me to worry about you, Coyote, and that distracted me from my business. Hi. My apologies again. Cherry, take her downstairs to Dr. Castle. Yes, ma'am. And tell Castle to put something new and shiny where that arm used to be. Miss Kubota, I can't afford a cyber arm. I am aware of your financial situation. When you are healed, we will discuss the concept of giri, the depth of honor. Now go, bleed elsewhere. Yes, ma'am. That's it? Okay. Her anger at Coyote's rashness slowly washes from her eyes and is replaced by tears. She sniffs, wipes them away, and inclines her head to you. Domo arigato. That girl is precious to me. It is not often that we see acts like these in the Barrens. You have performed a great service for my little family, and I welcome you into my home. Consider it yours while your work keeps you here. But we both know that words are mere air. Beyond my thanks, I offer you this o sea, es remuneration, es remuneración, pero esto es un typo muy feo, no importa. Please take it as a show of respect. Whiz, I could use a bunk. I'm honored, thank you. You are most welcome, and I offer more than simple lodging. You will find that there is more to the Union than meets the eye. Okay. Below us is a small facility available exclusively for discriminating independent operatives like yourself. In it, you will find vendors selling the best gear the black market has to offer, a fully equipped cyberdog, and a secure place to rest when the dreck hits the fan, as they say. Okay. This place is a safe house too? Indeed. Normally I require a percentage of the runner's income for the use of this facility, but as I said, you are family now. Consider it on the house. To gain entrance, play GAFFC on the piano. ¿Y dónde está el piano? Ah, está por aquí. Ahí está. Johnny Clean. Hey Johnny, I'm looking forward to Coyote. The piano's a little out of tune. Check it out. Alright. Play chopsticks. You're natural. You should give up Shadowrunning and become a touring pianist. Está bien. Inspect the piano. The piano seems normal until you notice that it is very rigid. Upon further investigation, it is because the piano is bolted to the wall. A close look at the floor reveals skid marks, indicating that the piano slides to the left. GAFFC. As you slowly peck the notes out on the keyboard, they spark a faint memory of wonder, immediately forgotten as the entire piano slides to the left, revealing a hidden staircase. You descend the stairs into the Union safe house. Da, yo quería verlo moverse. The entrepreneurial Mrs. Kubota has combined everything a runner might need into a one-stop shopping experience. Black market equipment. Ahí se me fue. Bye. Score! Let's go, Wolves! Dr. Sarah Castle. Oh shit. Welcome. No bunks available. Really? Ah, este es el stash. Why the fuck do I have this many? Okay. Hey. What do you mean no credit? Eric Mersman. Epa, otra vez este. Change your clothes, change your life, right? Not only will you look better, not that you look bad now or anything, but each one will help you to keep you on the right side of the ground. Take a look. Outfits. ¿Dónde está mi dinero? Aquí está mi dinero. Estoy viendo que no hay ¿cómo se llama? Me da la impresión de como que no tengo para vender, no sé. Algernon. Ah, y a todas estas yo no puedo equipar al otro loco este. Me parece que sí puedo o no puedo, no sé. Para ver. Aquí. A ver, entonces. A ver, aquí en el stash. Jazz. Ok, parece que solamente le puedo poner esto. Bueno, I suppose. Bueno, tal Algernon. Esto es un elfo. Past the bar, the edges of the safe house become somewhat indistinct due to the magical haze surrounding a particular elf. The man seems only half of this realm, his mind wandering the far horizons of astral space while his body peddles his otherworldly wares. Good evening, young orc, and welcome to this humble home that we call the Union. I am Algernon, Half-Dream. To ease your way through the sixth world, I offer you the best in magical fossy? Spells and fetishes for the conjuring of spirits. Not my thing. TV Grubberman. Okay. Theodore Buster Grubberman is a well-groomed orc, dressed with a precision that suggests the straight lines of a military officer's uniform. His hair is cropped short, high and tight, as they say, and the neatness this presents is only compromised by the uneven tusks protruding from his mouth. The only other defect in this picture of perfection is the man's cybernetic right arm, which is obviously enough to be noticeable, but not so obvious as to ruin the line of his suit. When he speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful, and he talks almost exclusively in numbers, calibers, range, round per second, arc of fire, razoring factor, tensile strength, and, of course, price. Bunker Buster Grubberman at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer to Sergeant, Sir, and even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I'm your man. How can I help you? What exactly do you sell here? Things that go bang in all shapes and sizes, blood plus other odds and ends on occasion. Consider me your own personal armory. All weapons are guaranteed to meet strict UCAS military spec or your money back. In addition, I can handle routine maintenance, repairs, and upgrades if you so desire. And if that wasn't enough, I also teach a safety and instructional course every weekend. This week's we're covering bayonets. Mark my words, they're making a comeback. So where can I get you? Beretta, model 70, ok. Benetti Raffaello, Street Sweeper, Machete. Chamo, pero no hay más. Parece, no hay más armas melee, weón. ¿Por qué no hay más armas melee? Re. Bueno. David Fry II. Every inch of the tech alcove is covered in a chaotic patchwork kilt of circuit boards, chips, wires, displays, and a million other things that you can't identify. In the eye of this technobit storm stands a dwarf, immaculately dressed and supremely calm. I know that look. Don't let the size of the shop fool you. I can get in the matrix hardware of somewhere that exists, and if it doesn't exist, then I can get it made for you. Any questions I can answer, anything gear you need? What do you have for sale? Killjoy level 1. Bruh. Okay. Renraku Craftworks Sony CTI. Madre. No, pues lo dejo así, yo así ya tranqui. Oh, I'm being rude. Let me also introduce you to my resident decker and my good friend Johnny Clean. While in the same overalls that you saw him in upstairs, down here, leaning over a workbench crammed with circuit boards, cables, and chips, Johnny Clean seems a totally different person. You get the impression that Johnny was once as hot and as invisible as the most infamous deckers today. Good to see you down here. Happy to be of help if I can be. Were you dressed as a janitor? Did I stand out upstairs? No. Janitors never do. When I was younger, I had a rep for getting in and getting out of systems so cleanly that no one knew I was there. Half the matrix runs that earned me my rep were made possible because I was able to get inside the facility posing as a janitor. Now it's just sort of part of time. Now it's just sort of part of me. See you guys around. Well then, I suppose. What? Ok. Bueno, yo supongo que lo dejo hasta aquí por hoy. Y otro día será que lo continúe. ¿Qué coño? Honestamente me llama la atención porque está demasiado entretenido jugar esta vaina. Los diálogos están buenísimos. Pero sí, lo dejo hasta acá. Y supongo que lo continuaré en otro momento. Gracias. Y nos vemos en la próxima. Bye.